What about now?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now? Something was flashing. Oh,
Good. Oh,
somebody's
yeah.
saying no sound.
No,
Yes?
they're saying yes.
Yes?
Perfect. Good
You know
morning.
what? Carrying the microphone upstairs must have hit the mute button. Okay. Yay. The only thing you missed was
Oh, the rate.
I said I was having a very menopausey morning. And Jodi has a fun fact for all of us menopause folks.
The rate at which my chin hair / mole hair grows during a huge hormone flux week is crazy.
And is that a real thing?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
with me, it's a real thing. Jeez.
Lucky you.
Right.
I feel like mine's just like that all the time.
I thought I should match my cup to my amazing colors of
Yay,
sweater.
we have sound. Okay, sound is important. Thank you, ladies. Everyone that's out there, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone. All of our friends.
Good morning. I'm Jodi.
I'm Tracie.
We're the Grocery Girls.
And we are coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where it is finally stopped raining. It is going to be a gorgeous day today. We actually had a couple of fall-like days in early this week, and I wasn't mad about it, if I'm being honest.
Well, though it was strange, the flux in weather, and we had a giant tornado just south of us.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
2
not
kilometer wide.
Yeah, it was really devastating. It was the biggest in 30 plus years,
Yeah.
40 years almost.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, it's pretty scary because that's rare for us.
Yeah.
So it was awful. I mean,
I-
houses were lost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Weather is such a creepy thing because it's just there's zero control, so it's
You are on your own. Anyway, really scary.
So I thought we're not going to be profesh, but I also thought it would be fun if we had any new listeners or people click on our video. We're a making video. We're knitting, crochet, all things making, fiber related. Right?
Yes. Absolutely. We do love it all, right? And we're just here as part of the community. We love to be a place where people can come gather, whatever it is you're making, or maybe you're doing laundry or your dishes or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you like to hear about people making things, I think you're in the right spot.
Yeah.
Just FYI, there's zero filter happening.
And
We're sisters. Sometimes that's not evident.
Yeah. And it's going to be all over the place.
Really? What's going to be all over the place?
Just our topics. They're all over the place.
Yeah. Because there's intense planning that goes into these.
AKA, welcome to the shit show. You've arrived.
That's right. Anyway, it's so fun. I'm trying to watch everybody's comments here.
Hi, Yvonne from Detroit.
Hello. I saw Paula
Leslie
from Mayak. Good morning. Actually, it's probably afternoon for her. I think she's still in Italy.
Yes. Carol from South Africa.
What?
Yep.
Wow.
Amanda, our craftiest jackalope from Vancouver.
Aww.
Thank you for the comment on my hair. You guys, I feel like I'm just getting past from the real short to like maybe you want to grow a little length.
Wait a minute. Are you growing your hair?
I don't know. No, not intentionally. I was just lazy. Anyway.
It's very cute. I love it.
Thank you.
I'm always fighting against my hair.
You got a lot of hair.
Tons of it. Like apparently I should cut more off, but whatever.
Hi, Katie Jean.
Aw, cute. Good morning, Alex. She just finished her work and she's got her knitting.
I'll sit with you and watch too.
Alex has an amazing YouTube channel, Alex Collins. She is phenomenal maker. I love watching
Hillary
her stuff.
said Saskatoon is going to be hot. Yeah, we love hot weather. It's summer, not too hot though, right?
Right. Anyway, it's been really, really good. We got a very special text a few minutes ago, and I don't know what's going on. It's a surprise.
Good morning, Star, and our podcast show notes fairy.
Yes.
Welcome. Thank you for being here, as always.
Sweetest friends. Okay, this says happy birthday to you and I. Okay, here you go. This cute little link from our pal Star, who is moderator extraordinaire. I don't know what this is. I've never heard of a kudo board. Here we go. Ready?
We're going to click it.
So cute.
It's loading.
Is it? It's adorable. I love the little graphic. Okay, this is just, I must be doing something wrong because this is just the picture. Did I click on something wrong? Ah, now it's opening.
We're clicking the bottom part.
I clicked the graphic and I was like, oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Our stickers.
Oh,
Dear Tracie and Jodi.
heads up, I'm going to be long-winded. Oh my God, it's a huge birthday message. Star. This is so beautiful. It's a whole thread of messages, birthday messages.
Is it really?
From Sharon and Liz and okay, I have to read this. But every single one of these. Stop it. Look how many people. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh.
That is the sweetest. What? Look at that.
Come on.
I'm going to get my tissues and I'm going to sit down later and read it.
Gosh. Thank you. Thank you to Star and everybody else. I can't even really. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. I mean, birthdays are funny, right? Like, I love celebrating other people's birthdays. And then when it's yours, you think, oh, geez, whatever.
Yours is tomorrow.
I know. I'm pretty excited about that.
Star, thank you, everybody.
This is, oh my gosh. So
that's really sweet.
Nice.
I'll be able to sit down later.
I cannot wait to read all of these. How cute is this, though? Everybody's got little, like, knitting
little gifts to go with it.
And thank you to anybody that took the time to send a message, and to Star, I'm sure, who organized the whole thing.
It is our birthday month. Let's start the celebration.
Whoop, whoop.
And by that, I mean pajamas and movies in bed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, tell us when your birthday is in the comments. We would love to wish you a happy birthday. Is anybody else out there with July birthdays?
I think I have a birthday twin. Mine's July 26th.
Yes.
I'm sure I've got several people around.
I'm sure you're the only person born on that day ever.
Good morning, Adela. I have the only birthday on July
Adela.
26th. So yeah, it's really fun to celebrate other people. But then you're like, oh, don't worry about it for yourself.
July 15th. Nice. Oh my gosh, lots of July birthdays, you guys.
July 14th.
When does Leo start? I was going to say it's a bunch of Cancers, but there's
Leo's
in there too.
Later in the month.
I love it.
Yeah. July 8th.
My husband's dad was today. He's passed away, but his birthday was today, and then mine is
Colleen's mom, 99th birthday on the 20th.
What?
Happy birthday to your mom.
No kidding. Happy birthday.
So it's fun. Summer's here.
99's the new 89.
Our summer has kind of kicked off because all the children that were in school are now done.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of like more of a chill, kind of laid back.
I feel like May and June, and I'm sure lots of people feel like it's so busy.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of waiting for July to hit, so I'm really happy that it's now here.
Sally's the 12th, her sister's the 26th.
No way.
Yeah.
I love that. 40th wedding anniversary, July 23rd. Happy anniversary. Wow. And Colleen's dog is 2. I love that. On the 2nd. That's so adorable. Oh, you guys, I love seeing all your birthdays. Happy birthday to everyone.
Did we remind Mother that we were doing this?
No.
I'm going to tell her.
Not specifically, but I have a feeling she probably knows, but.
It's a little warm to be sitting in sweaters. Are you warm?
Yes, I'm warm. And mine is half cotton, half wool.
Guess what I forgot to do?
What?
Mascara. I did everything else.
So our mom still gets her lash extensions, which I freaking love that she does that. Hers looked so good the other day. I'm still like mascara-ing it up. Yes, she looks amazing.
I know, but I've never, ever done that where I finished everything else and I left without mascara.
I have. I
You might
I
as
remember
well-
I'm driving down somewhere and I looked in the mirror to check something and I was like, ugh! Like I had all this eyeliner and nothing else.
Well, I didn't do eyeliner.
It was funny. Oh, speaking of horrible selfies or pictures, I had to get my driver's license renewed.
You weren't like Kim K and took her glam squad?
And I had just watched that. So I thought to myself, oh,
This is
not
bullshit.
obnoxious. Oh my gosh. She brought hair and makeup to her driver's license photo. So I go to the registry and I'm renewing my driver's license, and it's every 5 years, so you need to get a new picture. And I sit down and she's like, okay, your hair can't touch your eyebrows. You have to take off your glasses. You can't smile. No word of a lie. This is not self-deprecating at all. I look like a blonde Ursula the Sea Witch.
No.
Yes, Jodi. Wait until you see.
I'll bring mine when yours arrives.
I'm not
and I'll
showing
show you.
anybody.
No, you have to show everybody.
No.
I showed mine.
You guys, no. I look like my old aunt that doesn't exist. You guys, I have never. And the girl looks at me, she goes, what do you think? And I go, are you kidding? I said, that's horrible. And she goes, she goes, no, really, do you want to take another one? I was like,
Is it going to get better?
can we move the camera up a little?
like this.
And do you have any better lighting? I said, is this as good as it gets? And she's like, well, basically. And I was like, well, I didn't know I had that many chins, but okay. No. No. I thought my passport photo was bad.
Oh,
I don't even care.
You guys?
It's fucking glam compared to my driver's license.
My passport photo is like a fucking headshot that I got professionally done. You should see how
I
good
know.
it is.
It's crazy. I don't know.
I look 22.
And they make you not smile, so I look. Oh, I can't even.
Oh no, okay. When yours comes, I'm bringing
never
mine.
showing anybody.
Tracy, I have to see it.
Listen. So bad.
Sherry says she looks like a serial killer.
Yeah, maybe I should start looking at it like that. No, my first thought was Ursula the Sea Witch.
Star said Oregon is 10 years. How about that for 10 years? You know what you do, Tracy?
But I didn't tell them the weight changed.
No.
I was like, no, for sure. I'm leaving that damn number there.
In fact,
if this is,
I lost 25
if
pounds.
this is the kind of picture I get stuck with, lying about my weight on my official document.
I've never told the truth about my weight on an official document.
Yeah, no, that was probably a lie back then, too.
Totally.
Oh, you guys. Anyway, it was just like happy to get it done because it's a pain in the butt to kind of do it. But at the same time, you're like, well, this was a giant waste of time.
Okay, you know what? Okay, this is what you could do. Bear with me. When it arrives, give it a few months.
Throw it away?
And say yes, and go get a new one.
Listen, all that to say, the obnoxious hair and glam on the last Kardashian episode was brilliant.
I think they should have hair and makeup.
If they said
the DMV.
for $25, we'll make sure it looks good.
We'll filter the shit out of this.
Right.
Yes.
Oy vey. Anyway, there are worse problems, but it was really like it was one of those moments where she goes, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Are you kidding?"
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
I look like the 85-year-old male neighbor next to me in my picture.
Oh, I can't. I can't. I just can't.
The people printing that must die. They must have a book. The people that
I
print.
think I might have made that book.
Oh, you guys, it's so funny.
Oh.
That's so good.
Anyway, it was pretty funny. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
/
that's so
traumatizing.
That's so good. I actually have to look up the name of my sweater.
Up. I'm hot.
It's hot. It's warm.
No,
it's humid.
I keep looking. It's one of those weeks where I just keep running to the thermostat. Like, is it hot in here? Do I need to turn on the air? No, it's only hot in here.
Good Lord.
I know, right? Funsies. I mean, technically we are a knitting thing, so we've chatted about chin hair and menopause for a few minutes.
Right.
Do you want to tell us what you're wearing? At least I'm not wearing mohair?
No, can you please start with yours?
Hallelujah.
I got to look at mine.
Okay. You don't even know what you're wearing?
No.
I know what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the super simple summer sweater by Joji Locatelli. And I just realized this is officially, I think, just 4 years old. It's about to be a 4-year-old pattern because it came out when we were all in Michigan. So it is worsted
Did it
weight.
really?
Yeah, I remember she was launching, putting it on Ravelry the morning they left, remember?
Yeah.
Anyway. So
And she had the sweater with her.
She was wearing it.
Yeah.
So I love it. My whole goal was to knit a casual, not all wool. So the yarn I used is half wool, half cotton. And this is Hohi's pattern right there. It's been knit a jillion times. It's such a good pattern. Very relaxing to knit.
It looks really good
Worsted
on you.
weight gauge. Oh, thanks. Actually, my husband was like, oh, I really like that sweater. Like, I think they get used to us knitting stuff, but every once in a while there's one that they like better, and he thought this looked great.
Well, I also think it's not, you haven't knit in these colors together before.
Right.
I don't know, it's different from other things you wear.
So, yeah, I was totally going for sweatshirt, like knitted sweatshirt casual vibe.
Do you love where you landed with your size?
I think so.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Love it.
I mean, it's definitely generous. I mean,
Yeah.
I maybe could have gone
It's
down
more
a couple
generous
of inches.
than you normally
Is
knit
it?
for
Does it look
yourself.
too big?
But it doesn't look too big. I love overly relaxed.
Okay, I never really thought of it as being too big.
It's
but-
not too big.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay. Well, I should measure it and see because I did aim for. But
And
maybe-
I feel like that's how Hohi kind of wore hers. Like it was kind of
Yeah.
oversized,
Right.
very relaxed, right? Like
Right.
you want that comfy throw on and go.
Right. I do. I like it. I could measure it and see. But it is like
so
wool and
good.
cotton, right? So it's not going to behave the same as if you're blocking a wool garment, right? Like it's, I would assume, a little different when you're doing that.
Yeah.
But I really wanted a not so woolly, hot, sweatshirty kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy with it. And the yarn I used was the yarn that was in the pattern. So it's Mungo from Retrosaria Rosa Pomar in the Portugal. It's a beautiful Portuguese yarn. And I have more.
Ah.
So this is my other color. I bought these. Carol said, how did I block this sweater? Same way I would block any other sweater. I soaked it and pressed out the
Full
water
on.
and laid it flat to dry.
Sometimes do you just do a steam block with an iron?
Not usually.
Not usually.
I'll do that in the middle of my knitting to sometimes see how things are gonna lie. But usually when I'm finished, it depends. Like, do I need to wear it right away? Sure,
Yeah.
I'll do a steam block. But ultimately my goal is to always give it a
Yeah.
good bath because it's gonna need to be washed, right? So when I swatched, I washed my swatch wet, full on soaked it, and
I have a confession.
uh-oh,
I've never washed one of my sweaters.
really? Never ever?
Never.
Oh, why is that? Just because
I
it's
don't
fat,
know,
it
'cause
takes time?
No. Oh my God, that sounds really yucky. But I haven't really gotten them dirty, and I haven't given them like a full.
Yeah.
Weird.
Listen, it's not weird because I don't wash my sweaters a lot. I will wash all of my sweaters kind of now,
Yeah.
right? Like I'll have a big pile of
Yeah.
them and I'll block a couple a day and they'll be done until like now they're fresh for the fall and I won't wash them again until they're dirty. Because wool is like antibacterial.
And
right?
you wear sweaters way more than I do.
Right.
Like your knits, you wear them like every day.
If I can, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to, right?
And I just lately, last few years, I've just been like overheating, so I haven't worn them as much. But whatever. Okay,
Right.
what's your yarn?
Anyway, so this is the yarn, and it's, like I said, half wool, half cotton. It's a recycled wool product. And I wanted to share, so I think I would like to do, my plan was to do something similar in a raglan style.
Stripes?
Yeah,
Giant stripes?
I think so.
Okay, nice.
Stripes of some kind in a raglan style in this kind of half woolly yarn, nothing quite so hot. And Jodi was like, ew, why did you buy brown?
No.
Did you do that on purpose? Did they ship something?
I've changed my mind now.
Did they ship something that you don't
No.
like? And there were comments in the bottom that were like, ew, gross. And some people were like, oh, I love it. But I went to our friend Amanda, the Crafty Jackalope,
That's incredible.
to her bling bar. And this is a Lang paillette. She's got so many sequin yarns, you guys. They're all life-changing. This one is a very good, kind of a taupey, mushroomy. It's going to blend in with my yarn.
You won't see that. Even just the slight color difference, you really won't.
Tiny gold sequins. Excuse me. And the gold is very warm, so it's going to really look good with this. Because this yarn I thought was whiter. It's very creamy.
You know what I was going to say
It's
about
a
that?
yellowy.
Is that this?
Yeah.
You weren't sure as you knit it. You're like, I don't know,
It
whatever.
seemed really yellow.
It's so complimentary to your hair color.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you wanted to match your hair, no.
Right. So
I just
don't
think,
dye your hair any
I
other
think
color.
with this color being first, I just think it looks
Okay, that's
so
a good
beautiful
idea.
with your
Thank
hair.
you. Thank you. Okay, I never thought of it that way. So anyway, now I was like, oh, I'm making this brown yarn look so good because
No.
you said it would be
No. Even if you didn't add sparkle, I've changed my mind.
Yeah.
I
You
just
don't have to love it. I just thought it was funny.
I feel like brown is one of those colors where there's a lot of camps like I don't like brown or I
Yeah.
do like brown.
Mhm.
I do like brown.
I honestly, I'm waffling. It's not like it's my favorite color. I bought it because I thought, oh, it's going to be one of those cool neutral pieces where people are going to be like, looks like you got it from a store, like just something that I would
We're
buy
all
from
going
the
to want to
store.
want it when you knit
No,
it.
no, not necessarily. But then I was like, I know how to guarantee that I'm going to love the hell out of it, the color,
And just put it in the one stripe.
just in the brown.
Oh my God, I love
Yeah.
it.
Just in the brown. So I think that's going to be great. I'm not going to cast this on right away.
Mm-hmm.
I do think this is a way to save a color. I feel like we've all ordered a color of yarn that is not quite what we thought, right? Our monitor maybe would have showed it differently. And you think, oh, that's too purple. It's too whatever. I'm never going to wear this. I feel like this is the solution.
Let me tell you, photographing color, there are some people that do it really good, and I think it comes from a high-end camera because
But
it's
everybody's
not
monitor's
easy.
different on the other end
right.
too.
That's
Even
true.
if your color is perfect on your website computer, so that can happen.
Yeah.
And it's not the end of the world. We've talked many times before about adding mohair because that a different color mohair will change the base color yarn, right? If something was too whatever, I would add cream or gray mohair or whatever.
I love it.
Right? It totally changes the vibe. And that's all, give it a swatch, see what you think. But I love this. Now I'm kind
Here's
of
the
excited
thing.
about this.
I was busting your balls about the brown yarn, but truly,
Which I
at the
thought
end
was
of the
funny.
day, we're going to knit what we want to knit,
Yeah.
and you're going to make this fabulous.
But maybe I'll knit it and hate it. Who the hell knows? But I don't think so. But brown is not a color I got. Like, if I'm out shopping, I will be looking like black and white, black and gray, or white and gray, or whatever. Very rarely do I knit brown.
Although I feel like this too, and I'm not trying to backtrack. If I thought it was gross, I would stick by that.
I'm totally, it can
But
be whatever.
this is like really milk chocolatey. It's quite pretty.
What did you say it was before? Because I said milk chocolate, and you were like, no, it's like
I don't know.
garbage. It's poo or whatever. And I get it. It's not exciting. It's not hot pink. But I feel like I've got these people that I've got someone in me that loves this.
No.
And I've got someone in me that loves this.
So that's what I think. You just knit both.
Yeah. But I do think I've now changed it to something that I'm like, oh yeah.
I love it.
So I'm not going to do this right away. The last two things I've knit have been plant fiber, and I find that not as enjoyable for me to knit, but I really wanted it to wear. So total product knit.
Are you happy with the sweater? Because you didn't.
Yeah, very much.
Okay. Not that you didn't love the yarn, but the feel of it wasn't as.
It doesn't feel, I love wool. Like I just love wool. And it doesn't even have to be super soft for me to love it. I haven't knit with cotton enough to love it. And this definitely feels cottony. I feel like cotton people will love this because you get benefits of wool where it's going to keep its shape and all those other things.
Is there no wool in that?
Yeah, it's half and half.
Oh, yeah.
But to me, it feels very cottony. Or I don't know what you're
But
what you
really
call that.
soft.
I love it. It's really
Yeah.
soft.
It doesn't have the traditional wool feel, but it's
Yeah.
really beautiful.
And I think it's a great choice for people that don't want to be too hot, people that live in hot places, like people that prefer having cotton content or whatever. I think it's phenomenal. I love it. I'm happy to knit another sweater in it. And I think that says a lot. That'll be my third garment I'm knitting this yarn. So yes, I love it.
Is it raining caterpillars anymore?
I hope not.
I haven't seen or heard one.
No, Jodi, they're gone. Anyway, is it raining caterpillars? Is it raining men? That song popped in my head. So
You
anyway,
guys,
loved it.
It's beautiful. Your knits always come out amazing. I shouldn't.
I feel like now this one must look really big on me. And I think it's also the wide stripes.
No.
I gotta measure it.
I didn't say that to make you feel like it's too big.
Oh, I'm gonna wear it, but
Oh my God, I shouldn't have said anything. It looks so fucking bitch. Sorry.
But no, I love it. I wore it yesterday actually because it was a little chilly, and now I'm wearing it today.
I take
won't-
it back.
I won't keep it on all day today.
I
'cause
take
it's
it
gonna
back.
Be hot. But it's so funny. Oh, it is baggy. It is sweatshirty. It is exactly what I wanted it to be, and I didn't modify a thing. The pattern was amazing. Yarn was amazing.
That's what I meant to say. It's a little looser than some of your sweaters that you've knit, but not to say that it looks too big.
So the other ones are too tight?
No. I love the ease. Fuck. Okay.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny, Jodi. Thank you for the compliment. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And
it's usually
you.
me that's got the more oversized.
Here's the thing. You have to feel good in what you knit. So
Yeah.
if you feel a certain way in a certain size, knit what you love. If you
Exactly.
like them skin tight, knit them skin tight. That's the whole reason we make our own stuff, right? Anyway, I really am enjoying it.
Okay, you guys, wait for it. So this was knit by Sheila. Sheila has also knit my Deep Woods V.
Yes. Oh, that was beautiful.
And she knit a turtle dove. Sheila's the bomb.
I was going to say, do you knit anymore for yourself?
But I really want, because there's so many that I want, and I'm so busy.
Jodi, and when you want samples in your yarn, company yarn, this is the way to do it. And I'm sure it's an awesome thing, right?
Yeah, it's like,
if people
it's promotional.
I
have to, right?
And this is Sheila.
Sheila from Ohio.
She's phenomenal.
She has another sweater quantity probably arriving today in our new chick flick color.
Oh, I love it.
You know what one she's going to do? Oh, he's new one.
Solare?
Yep.
I swatched for that. I have that to
It's
share.
worsted, so I sent her DK and mohair.
Nice.
Right?
Really nice. That's going to be phenomenal.
Okay.
In chick flick?
Yeah. I'll show you. I have chick flick here. This is the Wilfrida.
Okay.
By Wench Rolled.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
I know it's not. I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it.
But I love this sweater. This caught my eye when you shared it before. What do you love about it?
Okay. It is fingering and lace is for the pattern. So it's fingering held with mohair for this version. I love everything about it. It is a round yoke. The fit and the ease is beautiful. She's such a beautiful knitter.
Yes.
This little bit of detail.
That includes a cable.
Yeah.
I love it.
So this is knit in Frankie gray fiber, hottest pink.
I would knit this in 2 seconds. I think it's something in a shape that everybody loves to wear. Jodi, it's so beautiful on you.
It's got a tiny bit of short rows in the back.
I love it.
The sleeve, you guys, is like, I believe there's no decreases until you get right to the end.
I love that look.
It's not a puff, but
it's what do I call that? I mean,
it's not a balloon.
It's not a balloon because balloon kind of goes out and back
puffy.
in, but it's got that nice. I love the drape on something like that, and the twisted rib is beautiful.
You can just go like this and just. You guys, look at this.
Oh, listen, that is something people are gonna love. Jodi, it's so beautiful.
Isn't it good?
Yes.
I love it so much.
This little bit of eyelets, a little bit of cables, and some texture, and then straight to the bottom stockinette. Like, who doesn't love that?
Party at the top,
and then
at the bottom.
Netflix and knit to the bottom. Yeah.
So she loves knitting cables.
Okay.
So I gave her a couple of options, and she'd really like to knit the hokey one. Yeah. I would never want someone to knit something like I don't ever say, like I say, what do you think?
Right.
Is this something that appeals to you? Do you like color work? No. Well, then here's another option. Right.
This one, like when I look at it, it gives me ranunculus vibes, but a totally different pattern, of course, but with that round yoke. Gorgeous texture, but a totally different thing. This is so different than ranunculus because you've included like the ribbing and the cables. Yes, I love it. I would knit this in 2 seconds.
And the color, so the hottest pink is so good. Like it is really pink, but it's so fun to wear.
I love it, Jodi.
I love a hot neon color.
Me too.
Especially when my wardrobe is very neutral.
Yeah.
Very black. Like denim, black, white, gray.
Right.
So all these fun pops of colors. That's what I...
Listen, 10 out of 10. Love, love, love. And your yarn looks phenomenal in it. But I do think this is a pattern that's going to look amazing in a soft speckle, any color, of course. I'm actually imagining it in black.
Oh.
Come on.
I think you can't go wrong with any color. Yeah.
Or a very cream, like elegant, like you're in all black, but you've got this halo-y, creamy sweater vibe going on.
Isn't it good?
Yes. It makes me like have all these options in my head. Like I just think I would love to knit and wear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's so many sweaters, and we're gonna... I mean, we love the mohair, but there's so many of these sweaters that are coming out that just small details here, and then very stockinette-y everywhere else, which I love, just the touch of...
I do feel like it gives a lot, I think mentally, and like when you're trying to do other things, it's nice to say, oh, I'm just going to get through the yoke, and then I can take this thing anywhere.
Yeah.
I can take it on holiday, and I don't have to concentrate. I don't need to chart, all of that stuff. I love that.
So this is Frankie gray fiber yarn in the hottest pink colorway, and I just love. It's really pretty. I love it.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's one of those ones you can knit 6 of, like the Love Note or the Ranunculus or the whatever.
That's what this
feel
is.
like this is that family.
Yes.
Easy to wear, fun to knit.
And I feel like that's basically the fit of this sweater, just with a different yoke.
Right.
It's a round yoke, very relaxed, very great to wear.
Yeah.
So we
crop
love
it if you like cropped. Yeah, I love that. Jodi, it's
Beautiful.
phenomenal. And Sheila, mwah, so good. Anna says she's a Cancer as well. Well, happy birthday. Okay, what else do we have on the go? Okay, I did have a pair of socks from 2 weeks ago, but I didn't bring them.
Did you wear them?
So are they really even made? Who knows? No, I didn't bring them. So I have a finished sweater today. I have a swatch for my next knit. Did I bring it out?
Is it under lock and key?
Please.
I do have a couple of...
I might have to run in and go get that.
I do have a swatch.
Because I planned on talking about it.
But I also have a couple of other things.
Okay. Okay, so I did forget it. So I'm going to zip and go grab it.
Let me talk about one thing. Okay, so this hat I talked about, and I was knitting these. This is the... Tracie named it Pixel Pop hat. Isn't that so good? It's not out yet, but I just wanted to show you another one of the samples I've knit. The date of this is going to be right at the end of the month. It's going to be, I'll keep you guys posted. It's a DK hat. It's got these really fun slip stitches with 3 strands of DK held together. The combinations are going to be endless, you guys. So this was one sample. This was one sample you've seen. Oh my God, Tracie, show me her boobs. She's got a pretty bra on. This was another sample, you guys, of some of our new colors at Frankie Gray Fiber. But this is the newest one because I've added baby and kid.
I have it right here.
Sizes to the pattern.
I love this color.
This is the baby version.
Jodi, that's so cute.
This is Phantom. It's got indigo, indigo, smoke show, and sky high in this.
Isn't that funny? That smoke show is reading bluey there.
Yeah.
But it can read purple too.
Yes.
Even though it's kind of a gray.
Purple. Yeah.
Wild. I love it.
When the kit launches, I have one or two more samples. I'll have kits for everything. We dyed these all this week. So the kits will be ready to go when we get home, when the pattern launches.
So beginning of August.
Very beginning of August. You guys,
yes.
You know how quick this was?
Listen, anything kid size is immediately adorable and so fast. And hardly uses any yarn. You can make this scrappy. Jodi, looks amazing.
A good
yes.
Crown. Okay, guys.
Oh. Gosh. Amazing.
That was fun.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, we're so organized. Who are we?
I don't even know. I don't even know who you are anymore. It took having your own business to get it to happen, and only like 50 years. But our mom is probably like, I don't even know who you are anymore.
No, I don't recognize you.
Right. Who is this organized person? Okay. So I can show you a swatch.
Is this the swatch? Because Trace, okay, we've been, okay, it's not this one yet.
Okay, no. But so remember we came home from our farmer's daughter retreat, and I brought that beautiful Pishkin yarn, and I was like, it's heavy DK, light worsted. I'm going to knit Holy's new Solare. And I bought the yarn for that. And then I turned out my gauge was way off. So it's going to be something else that's gorgeous and amazing.
Why do you think your gauge was way off?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just looser. I mean, I'm sure I could get gauge, but I would have had to go down quite a bit. And I really liked the fabric that I got with that yarn. So I just feel like I'm going to work with that. I love that fabric. And there's many patterns.
Yeah.
So it actually would be an amazing lento or something like that. And I'm totally going to do something like that. But I did fall so in love with this design with the beautiful cable and rib yoke. And then I shared a swatch last time with yarn, and I was like, it's purple color that I don't love.
So good.
But it was a beautiful color, but I just wasn't loving the color. So I also went into Stash. This is yarn. I fell in love with this yarn years ago. And then it was at our local yarn shop, the Fibre Nook. And it's called Dovestone DK. It's actually, I believe, no longer made. But it's 25%
Really?
BFL, 25% Wensleydale, and
Bahram U.
25% something else. But it is woolly and super soft.
Dark brown something.
Oh, okay. I mean, I love it. It feels phenomenal. So I did swatch for that and actually got gauge. So by the time we come back, we're going to go on holiday, and you're probably going to see this on my needles. Because I really want to knit it. I know that's going to be one of the things I wear all winter long. So I love this. It's got a halo.
And I love that it's stunning.
Like older Stash.
And here's what else I love. You don't have a lot in that color.
Right.
In your wardrobe. Do you have anything in that color?
Not this exact bright tealy
it's beautiful.
color.
And
I
love it.
Teal. So this is going to go on my needles. And, okay, here's another thing. Mayak Yarn, so Mayak Yarn Company, is having a Hohi knit-along. Any Hohi Locatelli pattern, any yarn. And our friends Kevin and Ray are co-hosting this knit-along.
God,
So
we love them.
Paula from Mayak, Kevin and Ray from Needles at the Ready, amazing podcast. Go to their YouTube channel, subscribe. Mayak also has a YouTube channel, subscribe. But all summer, I believe, you can just go. So I'm going to join a knit along.
I'm going to tell Sheila to join the knit along.
Right? Tell Sheila. She can enter it in the knit along. Maybe you'll win a prize, but it's just fun.
Shayla is here. Shayla has joined us. Shayla is dying over the color of this sweater in my cup.
Oh, it's so her color. Look. Right?
I should totally send her
Neon
the cup.
Dreams. It's so good.
I feel like every time I put my cup down, it jiggles. Anyway, I'll move the... It always jiggles.
I was just like,
honest.
Whoa, I've got so many things running through my head at the moment. So I did want to mention that knit along because knit alongs are fun. And in the summer, sometimes we're looking for something to do.
Yeah.
We do have knit alongs in our Grocery Girls Ravelry group. We've got a sweater knit along. You can totally double dip. You can go in there, Hohi knit along, and if it's a sweater, get in our Ready Sweater Go knit along. And we have Hot Granny Square Summer and Sock Bash.
You guys, you know what
prizes.
My mind is all over the place. I put in for a test knit. It's a little cropped crochet t-shirt made out of granny squares. I could do that in a week.
Jodi, I'm so excited about that.
Yes. I don't know if I'll be chosen, but I put it in yesterday for one. I'll show you it too. This yarn, I
can't believe it. I love it.
This is incredible.
Do you love it?
Bummer. Why don't they do this anymore?
Well, so Bahram use a yarn company in the UK. I don't know. I don't know enough about the company to know if they've replaced this yarn. I do know that there was kind of an outcry when I'm pretty sure it's not made anymore.
This looks identical. This reminds me a lot of Sunday Morning DK. It's got that beautiful softness and the 2-ply twist.
Yeah, it's not exactly the
gorgeous.
same fiber content, but it does look like it's spun the same way. It's soft the same way. Like honestly, if I knit this and then those other sweaters I had, you would probably not know the difference. So I fell in love with this so many years ago. This was a big investment for me. I hadn't knit a lot of sweaters. I didn't even know how much to buy. I bought too much of this and it was expensive. So I'm very happy to be using it and I know I will love wearing it.
Paula just said there's a Friday cast on party with Kevin, Ray, and Hohi and Paula.
This Friday?
Yeah.
I don't have anything to do. Maybe
you should join. Is it
I
a
could
Zoom?
sit out here. Is it a Zoom?
I don't know.
I hope it's YouTube.
Yeah.
But if it's a Zoom, I'll go Zoom. I can sit out here and knit. Anyway.
Love it.
I love it.
That's
so
exciting.
Dream knitting, but
not
way more than dream knitting. Like I know my gauge. I'm ready to roll.
I've got to figure out, you guys.
That is, oh my gosh, Jodi.
What sweater I'm casting on for my holiday. I also want to design a cowl.
Yes.
So that's also good holiday knitting because you're not necessarily following a pattern.
You just need to bring a lot of yarn because you don't know what colors you want and stuff.
I would choose my colors before I go.
Oh, okay.
Northwoods Fibres.
Okay, where did you get this?
I followed her on Instagram. She is a yarn company, but she got these t-shirts, you guys.
Jodi sent me a link. She said pick something.
Pick one.
Pick something. I assumed this was for my birthday present.
Nope.
Oh my God, I love it.
That says Knitting Nerd.
Knitting Nerd. How perfect could that be?
She's got 7.
Thank you.
You guys, look at this one.
Oh, I know. I had such a hard time choosing.
Northwoods Fiber, I believe, .com, but don't quote me on that.
Knitting Nerd, period. Like, period.
I also got this Knitting Nerd, so I should leave you both just in case you don't. Oh, I got the gray.
This is gray too.
I just want to make sure you got a size that you're comfortable with.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm going to leave them both.
Okay.
And you decide.
Thank you. Oh, it has the best fade sets. Who knew?
Right.
I love hearing about new. Thank you.
I follow her on Instagram, and that popped up.
I got to make sure I do that too. Just a second.
Northwoods Fiber. I just think that's fun, right? Because we all love to say we're knitters. So let's wear it on our chest.
Oh my gosh, I love.
Let's plaster it on our boobs.
And then we make cardigans so we can wear the t-shirt and the cardigan.
Yeah. And then people know.
Is that nerdy enough for you? I think so.
We knit this shit.
Northwoods. I bet you I already follow.
Northwoods Fiber.
Northwoods Fibers.
Yeah.
I'm already following.
Is the t-shirts down there?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Pretty.
Really fun colors. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah. She's got really pretty yarn, you guys.
Love it. Okay. Okay, it's only 18 and I'm in the shade. I'm feeling good.
No, it's good.
My internal furnace is
I'm not as
down.
hot anymore.
Okay. Okay. Any more knitting you want to show us?
No, but you have a swatch to show, don't you?
I do. Do you want to show your
I have tubes.
Socks? Oh my God, look at that.
I haven't taken off the waist
wow.
yarn.
Boy, that's a lot of yarn.
I think I showed you guys this before.
Did you show it cranked? Yeah, right?
No, I just
No,
got
I don't
it.
think so.
But I think I showed that was a pre-order.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you gave me the fingering skein.
Yes.
Yes.
This is called Electric Boots. But you guys, this is how
so awesome.
Those neons in there.
Oh yeah, neons in a beautiful sandy.
Yeah,
I thought it was great. It's like a pale peachy color.
And I hung the hems on my circular Earlbach Speedster circular sock machine. That just took. I just have to take out this. I just didn't yet, but that's the waist yarn, right? Mm-hmm. And then I got that.
Makes a very long tube, 100 grams.
Yes, it does.
Like that's a long sock.
Yeah.
Wow.
Love it.
I love it too, Jode. That's beautiful.
Okay.
Look at all these tubes.
Okay. Desert Vista Dye Works.
Oh yeah, yeah. Awesome.
They have been around forever. Mm-hmm. If you don't know about their self-striping, they're mainly self-striping, and what they're really known for is their zombie colorways.
Yeah.
And they call it's in the name. It'll be Zombody. And this one's called the Sea Zombody, which means this stripe here is like a zombie,
kind of like a slimy speckle color.
deteriorating
yeah.
flesh, kind of. That's kind of their idea. But look at the self-striping.
Yeah, I love that.
You know what my machine didn't like? The black.
Oh.
Black, and it's funny, when I dye black, it feels differently. Like
it needs to soak up more.
It soaks up more, and the fiber changes a bit. Once you wash it in your wool wash,
Right.
it feels good. But the dark black and the navy colors, the yarn, the gauge of the wool is bigger than the color next to it.
Sure. Okay, interesting.
It's really interesting. So my sock machine didn't love the black, so I had to be very careful. But isn't that pretty?
And that's also true, like if you're swatching for a sweater and you're using a skein of a different color,
Yeah.
it can like you were just saying,
Yeah.
it can be different. Like
Yes.
the undyed or the pale cream can give you a
Yes.
different gauge than a dark, more saturated
Absolutely.
color, which sounds crazy, but I've definitely heard
It's a
that
thing.
before. I've heard that before.
And my machine confirmed that it was like,
Wow.
or it wasn't as slick, like it changed the texture a touch, not enough so you and I just knitting it would know,
right.
But I think with my sock machine and then how it feels dyed and wet still,
but now you've washed it and
yeah, totally fine.
Yeah.
You would never know.
Yeah, no, you can't tell.
No.
Yeah.
My
But that's
sock
so
machine did, though. Yeah.
interesting. Jodi, I love cranking a good tube.
Okay, one more.
Yes. Oh, what the heck?
This is called Groovy Garden. This is
my God,
a
that's
Freckled
cute.
Whimsy DK Club.
That is super, super cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yes,
With
I
like
love
pink and
that.
gray.
You know what that reminds me of? Do you know that June Motel that remember those girls renovated? It was a Netflix series. That color palette gives me the June Motel vibes.
That's a cute show.
Oh, it was so cute. Those girls really.
Are you watching anything? Did you finish
nothing
Silo?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Anticlimactic. I knew that's how it was going to end the whole time.
That there was nothing. It was like there was tons of silos all around.
Oh, not that part of it. Sorry, where it was like that it was green outside, right?
Oh, have you not finished watching it?
Have I not finished watching
No,
it?
you haven't.
Oh shit, I guess I got one more.
Okay, sorry. Spoiler.
That's okay. I really enjoyed the show, so maybe I'm 100% wrong.
We'll have to talk about it again
I
when you
feel
see
like
the end of it.
It was a little slow, and then it went. I guess the pacing was weird. It was slow, and then quick.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it a lot, and
Yeah.
it made me think I want to read the books. Honestly.
Is Lola here this morning?
Okay, so I'm wrong. Don't listen to me. So I must have one more episode.
You do.
Okay, that's tonight. I'm
Spoiler.
watching Amazing Race Canada. Started last night.
Yeah.
And we watched that Tough as Nails competition show. And it's actually in Canada. It was filmed in Canada this year in Hamilton, Ontario. And there
Oh.
are Canadian contestants.
Nice.
And that's a show that I
love competition shows. I love
me
reality.
too. Like they can be sewing or baking or stranded on a desert
Yeah.
island or these
Yeah.
task shows like this building one. And it just seems that everybody they choose for that Tough as Nails show, you root for. These are people that are just good people, hardworking, really good people. So I love that show.
I love those shows
I love
too.
it.
Okay, Lola's here this morning.
Oh, good
Lola,
morning.
do I have to mind my P's and Q's, or do you hear some not so PG words at home too?
She's tuning us out. She is not listening to every word.
That's so cute.
Star says the books are always better.
Always
I
better.
thought the last episode I watched was the end, and I was like, well, that's it?
No. Sorry, I think I just spoiled it, but you should watch it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That would be a surprise.
Yeah, it was like, oh shit. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the next season. I feel a lot of this one is like setting up.
And
Setting
I'm
things
wondering,
up.
I'm also wondering who knows what it actually looks. Yeah, right, Adela. Who knows what it actually looks like outside?
Right.
Like, which of those people actually knows what
I
it,
keep waiting
Okay.
for the people in the first episode to come back.
that's what kept me like, oh, this is going to be good.
I feel like the
haven't seen
finale
them
was going to
again.
be like, open the doors. And it was like, but apparently it's a trilogy of books. So we are nowhere near the end of the story, right? Is that right? Book people?
Great setup for the next season.
Okay, good.
Okay, we'll talk again.
I'm enjoying it, and apparently I'm not finished it yet.
You're not finished. That's so funny.
Lola must be loving summer. Is Adela ready to pull her hair out? Like, you can only entertain. I mean, how much better could it be than going to Disney World at the beginning of your summer? Everything else is just like...
The high you feel the last few weeks of school with elementary age, that you don't have to make lunches. Like when the summer starts, you don't have to make lunches, and the high you feel, it's like we're on summer, we don't have to get up early, lasts for about 48 hours, and then you're like, oh shit, I've got to entertain my kids for the summer.
Right. It's a trade-off of no schedule and all this time to do stuff, and your kid's like, okay, what are we going to do? I mean...
Nothing.
There's a backyard. Help yourself.
Right.
Here's your craft stuff. Help yourself. But that's not really the way it goes. I did used to love it, but it was just as busier in a more fun way.
Yeah.
Right? Like, let's go to the park. Let's do the swimming.
Yeah.
Our parents were just away for a few days, and I went and watered their backyard garden, and they have a pool. And I kept thinking, all those great summer memories we used to have when our kids were little. And it was literally, by noon we're over there and the neighborhood
having
comes
lunch,
to hang out with
We'd
the
have
kids.
a picnic, and we literally we were so spoiled.
Cut up a whole watermelon, couple of boxes of popsicles in the free, like completely spoiled. So that's fun. Going to splash parks, things like that for little kids.
I tease, but
I miss it. I miss that.
Oh, of course.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next? Do you have your sample?
Okay,
so Tracie, tell.
No. Okay, so again, I love this. Joji Locatelli has been one of my favorite designers forever, and she showed the preview of this sweater, and I remember thinking, holy, that's gorgeous. And then I heard it was double-stranded mohair fabric, and I was like, oh, what?
Clutching my pearls.
So this is currently being test knit, and we are part of that test knit group, and I'm really so happy and excited about that. And Jodi and her daughter Jordan are Frankie Gray Fibres. I am beyond spoiled. I said to her, oh, I'm trying to pick colors for that sweater. She goes, tell me what you want. It's yours. I'm so spoiled. And then she says, just come over, pick out your colors. So they're dyeing in the kitchen, and I'm like playing in the shelves looking at colors, and I came home with the most stunning color palette.
I still can't believe you didn't do this.
You guys, come on. Double-stranded mohair. It's angel fabric. Now, you may not be a mohair lover and you're thinking, I'm never going to knit that sweater. You can knit it in plain DK.
Yeah.
You can
or
knit it,
Surrey. People are
knit
knitting
it in Surrey.
How
you can
double.
knit it in whatever yarn you love that gives you the gauge in the pattern. And it's a very, 20 stitches or something. So it's
fingering and mohair.
Yeah, totally. You can do it a million different ways. I happen to be a giant mohair lover.
Tracie.
The fabric is insane. I couldn't stop swatching. I didn't want the swatch to end. I just kept going and going. I loved seeing how the patterns came together. So the colors here, this is indigo, lilac ice, lollipop, and Barbie girl.
Yeah.
And these are all Frankie Gray Fibres mohair, and it's held double. And it was just
Your
so much
swatch is
fun
so
to knit.
Good.
My gauge was a little off, and I looked at this and thought, I love it. But is it something I'm going to want to wear all the time? I love it, but I'm going to try one more swatch.
Okay,
yes, I would wear that. Yes, I would wear that.
Tracie wouldn't show me this swatch, and you know what the bitch did? She took a black and white photo of her progress and posted it yesterday.
And I've showed other people. I just haven't showed you. Because it's kind of fun to have a surprise from each other.
It's one thing to see your palette like this, and it's another thing to actually see it in the swatch.
Right. So then, that was maybe, what was that, Wednesday or something?
Yeah.
So then we get together and have coffee, and Jodi comes over with a bag of mohair.
You have to play with the colors in front of you. Like, you have to have the combinations.
She's like, oh, look at, here, I brought you some colors. And it's just like, I thought I died and got to heaven. So this is indigo which on the merino nylon reads
Navier.
more blue,
Yeah.
and I feel like on the mohair it's this stunning periwinkle.
This is the difference in color, you guys. This is Hottest Pink I'm wearing, and this is Barbie Girl.
So Barbie Girl's got that warmer like
Oh.
tone to it.
I know it's my colors, but it's so good.
Oh no, you should be so proud, Jodi. They're so
Yeah.
good. So I got this giant bag of mohair to play with, and so we made combination
Yeah, we
after
did.
combination, and it was like a crayon box. So after that, you know, Jodi goes home, and I was like, okay, I loved so many of these colors. And then we put it on Instagram. Maybe people would like have an opinion, which is always fun to do a poll or whatever. And so I played with these 4 colors,
Is that your swatch?
which is, okay, now we're going from indigo. So if you can hold these up, this is denim. So it's still a smoky purple vibe. Chestnut. This is the same lilac ice because I loved it.
Look how it looks different in there.
So different. And then this is Whisper, which is like the palest blushy.
Oh,
So I was looking at this. Good news. I had to use another needle. I'm now on Gauge. So Gauge is awesome. And I looked at it and I thought, I think I need to switch. I love the colors, but I think I need to switch one more thing. Or I need to stop overthinking. How about that?
Tracie.
So I switched. I took out Lilac Ice and put in Smoke Show. So it gives you the same sort of vibe, but it's just a little bit lighter.
It is. Smoke Show is a purpley gray. This is more purple. This is a little grayer.
Right. And yet it still to me reads a little purple. So anyway,
Yes, it does.
which I loved. It's smoky grayish purple. So these are my colors: Whisper, Chestnut, Smoke Show, Denim.
Oh,
So yeah, so amazing, right? And then
you can't give me another.
I know, not and then
Okay.
then I cast on, and so I did switch. I switched in the swatch.
Look at how it changes.
So
just
I
the
went more
placement.
tonal with this pairing.
Oh,
And then I love the chestnut and the blush together. So you're going to see kind of a lot of that.
it's so good. Like you look at it and go, I can't even.
I can't even all the time. Like I'm looking at it going, I love it. Like I would wear the heck out of this,
You
but
would.
I'm honestly thinking, wouldn't it be great to knit another version because I'm loving it so much. Like a short sleeve cropped version that would be for wearing different, like on top of long things or whatever. But the pattern is so much fun. It is a raglan construction. So that's something I really love to do.
I can't believe how good this is.
Jodi.
Did you try it on?
Yes. Last night, I actually put on my barber cords and stretched it all the way out and tried it on. And it's that moment where you're like, I cannot wait to be done so I can just wear this.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do your colors change where some of the brown will be with the gray?
Yeah. I had to, you know what? I was going back and forth from the picture to
Yeah.
the yarn because you do have to make sure. But even if it changes in any way, all of these
They work so beautifully
will
together.
work together and they won't blend. Like there's not. So really, do you want high contrast? Do you want low contrast? We're going to end up seeing so many cool versions of this. And I've never done an all over colorwork sweater. I've never done an all mohair sweater. It's a joy. I'm loving it.
I feel like this could be our September cast on knit along.
Okay.
This pattern doesn't come out till sometime in August, mid-August, I think.
So the original version is done in Magpie Fibres mohair. So if you
Yes.
you can go to Hohi's Instagram and see it and all of that. So I'm now just getting to the part in this big swatch that's going to be this portion down here. So it's going to be the Whisper and then I think the chestnut again.
Okay, so Okay, that's what I'm wondering. So your colors will mix up and play
Yeah,
with each other.
yeah. It's not a repeating like same thing. The chart is quite long, so that it's all different patterning, right? But it's you think, how am I going to do that? You know what? It's just like knitting a raglan. You've got your increases, and then a couple of edge stitches, and then you repeat the same thing until you get to the last edge stitches. It's been
so much fun.
so much fun, and I was worried, like, am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to, is it going to be? It's also just a great gauge that grows quickly. That gauge. So even if you're knitting in DK, I feel like you're going to find that it's one of those things that just goes really quickly.
I also, you guys, and I wonder if other designers ever think of this, or maybe it's already done. Being a yarn dyer, he gave me permission to use the pattern. I'm getting 2 samples knit, and I'm also getting another knitter to do 6 swatches for me.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've certainly seen like Mayak will test things in their yarn.
Right.
And Dinah from the Knitting Place, a yarn shop, she will test knit things, and then when it's done, she's got a sample and she sells kits in her yarn shop. So
I would have loved to have been on Caitlin Hunter's list for the tee she just came out with.
Which one? The Alpine Bloom?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cute too. Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah.
But
you can always swatch.
Of
like if you're just
course.
looking for swatches for kits and stuff, that doesn't take too long. I said to
No.
Jodi, I'll knit your swatches for you.
No, somebody's knitting
She's like,
them.
no, knit your sweater.
Yeah,
so,
knit your sweater.
But let me tell you, this was so fun to like. Now I'm imagining like a black and cream and gray. Like, I don't know. There's no wrong way to do this.
So I will have Frankie Gray will also have kits ready to go when the pattern is
closer to when it comes back.
You know, it's funny. I wonder if we could have the kits beforehand and just put together knowing the... anyway, it's me thinking out loud. But yes, you guys are going to want to get your colors in a row. There's a main color and 3 contrast colors.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like...
Oh, Tracie.
Anyway, so fun. I'm having a ball. Truly having a ball. So thank you so much.
This feels like a cloud.
And it's going to be warm. Like, thank goodness we live in a cold place. But I'm more than okay with that.
This
because it weighs
is ridiculous.
Nothing. Do you like it?
Yeah.
I went back and forth about chestnut as the main color, which I love the way this warm toffee color plays with the purple. I love that. But I sort of have a sweater like that, but I love it so much. I'm kind of echoing a little bit of that color. But how nice is that chestnut with the whisper?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Ah,
Jodi,
so good.
You guys are killing it. Like,
I said to Jordan yesterday, look what she did.
No.
She put a black and white photo. And then there's the rest of your yarn you need.
There you go. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. So spoiled.
So this reflects your color change.
Yeah, denim
okay,
and
good.
smoke show.
Yeah,
awesome.
Perfect.
Poor Jodi. She's like, okay, just tell me what we need. It's like, okay, these 4 colors. Yeah, no, these 4 colors.
I know how important it is when you're especially an all over colorwork sweater. You got to get it right. So sometimes it takes a few changes.
Honestly, Jodi, I could have absolutely gone with the first one.
Yeah.
Because I love a neon.
Oh.
Wouldn't it be so fun?
Oh, it's so good.
So fun to do gray and neon, like this smoke.
Oh, Tracie.
Like a medium gray with
Kirsten.
lollipop and...
Okay, just a minute.
I actually do have another color palette in my head, but that's so fun for me.
Look.
I love that. Oh, yeah, that's really pretty.
Gray and Whisper, and this is Hibiscus and Barbie Girl.
Yeah, I love it.
This is another... Kirsten is knitting this sample. You can't see it so well, but this is going to be a sweater.
And then I said to Jodi, another one that I can't get out of my brain is a tonal blue. 4 different blues, like aquas and that kind of family.
I love it.
And I think that would be amazing too.
I love it so
Yeah,
much.
too much fun to put, but like a little tough to put 4 colors together for me anyway.
Okay, you guys. Have you seen this sweater? It's
No.
called, my thing.
That's so cute.
Lyra. It's in test right now. I'm not sure if it's
Is that knitting or crochet?
Knitting.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's called the Lyra sweater by Natasha Hornby.
Oh, it is? Moonstruck Knits.
Yeah.
How come I didn't, is that brand new?
It's slip stitches.
Yeah, she's big mosaic knitting.
You guys. And then this is another. There's an.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Natasha Hornby's Moonstruck Knits?
I don't know that.
I think so.
Look at this. This is one of the testers. It is available now. It's just brand new. But look at this, you guys. It's a raglan, top down. It's lace and lace, but I think it's kind of like
Are you sure
DK
that's
gauge.
brand new?
Is it not brand new?
I don't know. I'm just looking. I think that's the fabric of the sweater right there. It's beautiful.
Oh, maybe yeah, it is. Maybe it's not brand
Maybe
new, you
it's-
guys.
It might be.
But this crossed my somehow when I was looking in Ravelry, and I thought this is so fun.
She's a beautiful designer. Like, so beautiful.
So I think fingering and mohair would have worked. I think the gauge
This was her new summer top. It was so pretty.
I forget what the gauge was, but I thought you could easily make it work. I thought it was 20 stitches maybe.
Ooh, that's such a nice... It grows quickly, that gauge.
I love it.
Wow, I love
Yeah.
it, Jode.
Also, you guys, Isabel Kramer has a brand new top down, oversized, kind of like no...
I love that.
Because it's boxy, you guys, like it is. There's basically no sleeve, but then it looks short sleeved. Does that make sense?
And I think it actually comes
Look, yeah,
two versions, right?
long
Like you
sleeved
get,
as well.
which I love. I love that she's written that option so that people don't have to just go, oh, okay, well, how am I going to do that? Some people
I
like the instruction
love
of everything.
The short sleeve, no sleeve version
She's
to layer underneath.
fabulous.
This is brand new.
Yes, I saw
Love
that.
This other one may not be, but I just thought it was beautiful.
And let me tell you, that's going to be so fun to knit.
Can you imagine the color combinations?
Raglan, and it's basically stripes.
Yeah. Love
yeah,
it.
Jody, that's really cool.
Love
and
it,
you could
love
do
it, love
one
it.
stripe, could be mohair,
Yes.
or Surrey, or whatever.
Oh, Joan lost her knitting mojo.
Oh, knit a hat, Joan. Or just wait, relax.
You
Read a
know
book.
what?
Read a book. It'll come back.
We've talked about this in the past, and I too have lost my mojo thinking I didn't know what to cast
don't stress
on, and I
about it.
wasn't. And our message always was, it comes back.
Yeah.
And it comes back when you least expect it. Just don't stress.
Right.
And worry yourself.
Don't force it.
Because
Yeah.
it did for me. It just came back.
Right. And it's okay to give your brain space to do something else.
Yeah.
Or nothing.
Right.
Right?
I think Ravelry and always keeping up on what's happening in the knitting world
Yeah.
made me excited to see new patterns, and eventually made me excited to cast
I
something
feel like
on.
we should do a knit along. That's your queue. Something you've had in your queue forever, because we
Yeah.
keep buying all the new patterns. I mean, yet we haven't been able to knit the ones we fell in love with 6 months or a year ago.
6 years ago.
Right. So there's so many that are calling my name from the past, and yet now you're going to see so many awesome patterns coming out for the fall season.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like I feel like there's so many big patterns that come out in the summer so that we're all knitting in the fall, which is great, but it's really hard.
And
to
I
keep
know
up.
there's a southern and northern hemisphere, but I feel like, and we said this I think last time, we should have been knitting our tees starting in February.
Yeah. Or even March. Like a tee doesn't take as long.
Right?
as
So
you
March
think.
and April, so we can wear it May, June, July, or whatever,
Yeah.
right? And then start our sweater in July,
Right.
which we
Yes.
are, which we're doing a sweater.
Okay, July, double-stranded mohair sweater.
But it's going to be fine.
It's ridiculous.
You sit in air conditioning.
I know. But I will sit outside.
It's not going to be terrible.
It's not. And let me tell you, this sucker, I'll be split for the sleeves this
I can't
weekend.
believe how fast this has gone
Me
for
either. He said, oh,
That's
you're knitting so
amazing.
fast. I said, not
Did you
really.
show Hohi?
Yeah, I did.
you. Something going on behind my back.
I'm the worst. I
love
have
it.
to share
No,
it with
of
someone.
course.
And I knew I was sharing with you today. So I wanted to surprise you because I felt
I
like
do
it
love
looked
it.
so good that it was like,
So good.
after all these ridiculous like pairings and fun things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yet I think all of those pairings that we put up on Instagram would make phenomenal sweaters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
It's-
excited. I'm excited for this one to come out. And for some reason, this in particular, it's color work. It's all over. It's
Yeah.
double mohair. It's just
I
singing
could,
to me.
I could do a version of just DK now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, geez, not to start to pick that.
right?
Yeah.
I probably, and you need, I think I could do that out of, all the single skeins that I've been collecting.
Miss Nancy's here this
Basically.
morning.
No way.
Yep.
Our friend Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Our friend Nancy, who's allergic to rosemary.
She's going to be so sorry she ever told you that.
Totally. I'm not exactly sure that that's true. Just kidding. We love to tease her. We
Is so
we love
funny.
Nancy.
Prove it. Have some of these potatoes.
Let me see.
I did. Okay. So I was going to cast this on and I didn't because I now am obsessed with my test-knit sweater. But I got my first month of the Gauge.
I knew I should have gotten it.
Gauge Dye Works Andrea Rangel Summer Club.
Yes.
So you get a skein of Gauge yarn. Andrea did a pattern and it's inspired by, I think the whole club, which is 3 months, is inspired by like the Pacific Ocean. They live out, Victoria, Vancouver area.
Does Andrea live out there too?
Yeah, I think she's right on the island. I think they both are. I think. Anyway, the first pattern that came out is called the Moon Jelly Hat, which there's some kind of jellyfish out there that, who knew? I didn't know that. So if you look, it's a really cool beanie. And then on the top, there's these little circles of color work just at the top. And apparently that looks like the jellyfish.
I see that, you guys. Right here, there's actual color work right there.
And it's gray. So I believe in this skein.
Is this printed in color?
Oh, yeah. No. It's not. So let me get you the cute color picture because it's so much cuter. And Andrea and Kat did a Instagram live, showing the first month. There's the hat right there.
Okay, you guys, that is really sweet.
The yarn is gorgeous.
Okay, let me do that close up.
So the color palette are these blueies and tealies.
I knew I should have gotten it.
And if you've never knit one of like either of these, the yarn or Andrea's patterns, there's like so 10 out of 10 amazing.
That palette? Are you kidding me?
I know, right? So she's built that right in that little bit of, I don't even know if it's a mini skein. I just think you use the other end of the ball of your yarn to do the color work. Whoops. So super fun, great little summer project, right? Kind of knitting. I think it'll knit up super fast, but nice color, right?
My God, the color, you guys.
I would give it to you, but you won't knit fingering weight yarn,
Right.
so sorry about that.
Garbage. Just kidding. It's beautiful. Oh, the palette is so pretty.
Isn't it pretty? So I'm really excited. I know they put out for July. It is socks. The pattern is socks.
You don't get the pattern yet?
No. But I signed up for all 3 months, so it's just going to keep coming. But if you want to get on 1 month or the next 2 months.
So this is gone.
This is, I believe, gone.
Okay.
Yeah. For about a year. So you when you get in, and when you don't, you have to wait a little bit.
Then you miss
this
out.
yarn color is called Estuary. There we go. Estuary. But that won't be available either. It's club only for like a year or something.
Yeah.
But you can still get in on the next 2 months if you would like, or just 1 month, whatever you like, whatever floats your boat.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what else jumped right off my page?
Jodi, I love this.
Oh, I think this will be, you guys, I adore color work. And now I'm slightly obsessed with color changing yarn,
Oh,
AKA spin cycle yarn.
listen,
and
I knit
all
that one
the makers-
sweater
oh
and
my
you're
God.
like, I get it. I get it, world. I get it.
This is the Guthrie hat by Caitlin Hunter, who is such a beautiful designer.
Yeah.
But look at it. Look.
So is that one in Dream State or is that
No.
the...
I believe this one is dyed in the wool. I'm quite positive. Look at these cute little bugs that are on my paper. They're so miniature. This is Dream State, but I thought, like, look how beautiful that is.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you guys, just a minute. I have a couple of yarns, and Tracie has her yarn too.
Sorry, I didn't even hear you.
It's
I asked a question. It's like doing a Jodi.
Okay,
Ask
I did
a
that too.
question, don't listen.
Dyed in the wool.
Okay, so it's the sport weight.
But
But you know what? You can knit a smaller size. Make it work.
We're allowed to talk about this yarn now.
Yes, we
and this is
teased
a
this.
perfect transition for this pattern because I have yarn to show that I could knit this in.
You totally could.
So Farmer's Daughter Fiber and Spin Cycle Yarn has come out with a bare base that Spin Cycle came out with the dyed in the wool base, not color.
Yeah.
So then sent it to a few makers, and Candace was one of them.
I think just Candace.
Oh, what was it? No, Moondrake.
There's a Moondrake is involved.
A different base.
So this is there's Andrea Mowry's Rhinebeck pattern coming out next week. Spinster's Daughter yarn is launching next week, but the Spinster's Daughter was spun by Spin Cycle, dyed by Farmer's Daughter. And Moondrake is also in that pattern, and you'll see how all of that comes together next week when things are launched. But Farmer's Daughter and Spin Cycle have put this on their Instagram, so we're able to share with you. We were sharing this without a ball band last time because we brought some home. We were able to purchase it when we were in Montana at the Farmer's Daughter. So it is sport weight, but dyed in the color palette of
Farmer's Daughter.
Farmer's Daughter has dyed it. So that's really
so good, you guys.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
So if your intention is to get yarn that Andrea Mowry has knit her Rhinebeck 2023 sweater in, set your alarms.
I have a feeling they're going to have tons of it. But
Good.
Yes.
Set your alarms. Make sure you figure out what you want to get. Farmer's Daughter Fiber is selling it.
Follow Moondrake.
Yeah.
Follow everybody. I love that Rochelle did the cutest little reel.
She did with her
like
rocking with the
baby. The cutest.
I love her.
So much. So it's always fun. I mean, July is the Andrea Mowry Rhinebeck sweater launch every summer. People get really excited about it. And then you go to Rhinebeck and do the meetup, and there's hundreds of people wearing this design. So there's
a great
two
versions,
collab.
You guys. There's a vest and a long full sleeve sweater.
Yeah.
It's really, really beautiful.
It is really beautiful. And it looks really fun to knit. So again, this summer, I bought yarn. I'm planning on knitting the vest.
Do you think you'll cast it on next week? Is that what you're waiting for?
When it comes, okay, so the pattern comes out next week. I want to finish my test knit.
Yeah, and then cast it
I'm really
on.
bad at leaving things on the side and then not going back. But I'd probably swatch for the vest.
Totally. That's fun.
It is. So those are my next 3 knits, I think, for sure. The test knit, the vest, Solare, maybe August. August is right around the corner. September.
This straw one is Many Moons, and this one that's like a dovey gray is Love Me Like You Used to.
Yeah.
This is like a stone color, and this is like a straw. There was lots to pick from, you guys.
This is Willow Creek. I don't know what you call that color.
It's like a redwood.
It's a really
like
warm
cinnamon stick. It's beautiful.
So I put coral with this and another Spin Cycle.
Oh, it's so good.
It actually looks quite a bit warmer, I think. Anyway, I'm excited about it. It's a beautiful color. This Willow Creek is one that caught my eye on many bases at Farmer's Daughter. But Jodi, I love those neutrals that you bought. This is awesome.
But you guys, okay, so here's what I did. Remember I said I wasn't sure for my tee. Sorry, I keep doing this in it. But for the t-shirt, the
Alpine
Blooms.
Okay, what are you
I got
that's so pretty.
Rosy Maple. I got a couple skeins of that.
That's beautiful.
And I also got, you guys, this is Pick Your Poison.
I love that
with
one.
like lavender and lime greens.
And like a lilac.
Yeah.
And the sort of a gray in there.
So
I love that.
Although Anne is knitting my sweater with
Alpine Bloom?
Yeah. With the yarn I got from Farmer's Daughter Fiber. What did I get? I got the Recollect, right?
Oh, I love that.
And the most...
So you got the gray, the pale gray, right? And then are you using Dream State? Or
no,
what do you... Like dyed in the wool, right?
Dyed in the wool, but the the two most special skeins of Ghost Ranch.
Oh, yes. Oh,
because
that's gonna be
Candace had
good.
3 bags of Ghost Ranch, and I got to choose.
I
Oh, it's
said to her,
so
when you guys
good.
get a box of Spin Cycle, you must lose your mind. Because it's, all the skeins are different.
Yeah.
Like, you can root through the same color and pick way different
Yes.
looks for the same
Yes.
color. That's part of, like, shopping. I love this rosy maple.
Isn't
Like,
that
look
rosy
at
maple
this.
amazing?
Sorry, now.
It's got lavender.
There you go.
It's got red.
That's really good.
It's got orange. It's
Ooh,
got
I
pink.
love the really, like,
Isn't that
the
amazing?
orange and the lilac together, or it's kind of a tomatoey red. I love it.
Anyway.
This is super pretty. I also would like to knit an alpine bloom, but I think I'm going to do it as a winter sweater, not a
Like a sleeve.
summer tee. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I plan to do it in long sleeved. I have beautiful Sonder yarn for that. And then I don't know what my color work's going to be, but I'm leaning towards mohair or Surrey. Mohair.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. Who the hell knows?
I
That's
fe-
just today. That's just today.
It'll change.
I do love that color changing yarn too, though. So
Okay. You guys, this is one of my, I only needed 2, but this is a third
What
of,
color? Is that Ghost Ranch?
it's one of the most special skeins.
Oh my God, Jodi, that's so pretty.
So I feel so much blue, you guys. So I feel like I want to put this and this together and just have one skein shine. But
Which color are you going to go with? Oh, look at that.
that's no. This
Look at that.
This is when I was gonna knit my swatch. I didn't want to waste a bit of this.
Right. What are you swatching for?
This was gonna be the alpine bloom.
So are you not knitting Garden Gate anymore?
Then it's just on hold.
Yeah. Totally. Listen,
this is
no explanation necessary.
the chart.
Yeah, don't show the chart.
Alpine bloom, right? That I was gonna knit myself, and then I thought, screw it. Ask Anne. So
Anne's the best.
So, but I wanted to do. I was having the most fun with this swatch. Look at that.
Okay, I really. Oh, this is vibey, like vintage vibes. I love this color. What is this color?
Rosie. I don't.
This is the Recollect. This is the Recollect that you brought home.
This is the Recollect,
But it's
and I believe
many
it's Love Me Like You Used to.
Love me like you used to, right?
It's like it's like a stone color,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to finish my swatch because I was having so much fun with it, so I kept a part of the middle of the ball.
Yes.
But look at Rosy Maple, you guys.
And this is really only part of it. Like, you haven't even gotten to lots of the colors
No,
yet.
I'm just doing the whole chart just for fun.
That is actually why I found Miserina so fun to knit, because when you've got, a certain circumference, you really get to go through all the color changes. Like, that used up 70% of a skein. So I got to use lots and lots of color. So it was awesome to use it. So even though you're swatching for gauge, your color, like, you're going to have a whole other experience in the actual yoke, because you're going to go through, right?
I could put this alpine.
It's so fun.
I could put this alpine bloom in a hat.
What a stupid idea to do mohair color work. I'm totally going to do.
What?
I said, oh, I'm going to do my alpine bloom with mohair. I would love it, but if I like this color changing yarn. It's kind of magic.
So I said to Anne, wait until you see this yarn. I originally wanted to sample knit, but I'm doing the samples for this other thing, and then we did the hat, and I just thought right now my plate's a little full for August.
Yeah.
So I said,
because that alpine bloom's a tighter gauge than the Miserina. Miserina was like 20 stitches.
Yeah.
And the alpine bloom, I think, is 24.
But I'm also going to tell her, if
that's
you
really
get
good for fingering.
if
or
you
sport
get
weight.
20 to 22, I'm good with that fabric.
Yeah, she'll let you know.
Anyway, and just as a t-shirt.
Okay, love Jodi.
Yeah.
You're like, I love it. I went to one of our local yarn shops, the absolutely beautiful Statement Junkie out in Sherwood Park. If you're ever coming to Edmonton, we have so many local yarn shops now that they're we're so lucky, and they're also beautiful. So I went out there, and I actually brought home a new to me summer yarn to swatch.
The colors. Oh, what is that?
This is, lots of people love this one. This is DK. It's by Sandnes Garn. It's the lean. Is it lean or Lena or line? It's a cotton linen viscose.
That is so soft.
Right.
You guys, look at that slate color.
I'm still thinking of a ship shape sweater in, like, this is DK.
Something stripy.
Yeah, something stripy. So I'm going to swatch with this, but it feels already, without washing.
It's very heathered.
Oh, it's so pretty. And then it also comes in a fingering weight. So they had them both. Anyway, Statement Junkie is dangerous. It's so good. And Andrea is just amazing to visit with and talk to. I bought this little, it's such a granny. I bought this little box for my like embroidery stuff because none of it's organized.
I think with that you have to be organized.
I think so. It's got the little magnet thing keeper there. Anyway, it's got a tray and a big thing underneath.
Oh, it's like a sewing box.
Totally. So maybe, you know, people get granny sewing box sometimes. This might be my granny sewing box. She carries this hand-dyed embroidery thread, and it's
that's fun.
BFL silk.
Okay, and you do embroidery.
Well, I just thought, oh, well, in my dreams I'm an embroiderer, so I better have some supplies.
But you do little embroidery here and there.
I thought this is so pretty to have.
Oh, that's soft.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
I would never guess there's BFL in there.
Wow,
it's almost
that's
half and
soft.
half too, so it's really gonna be a beautiful strand. Like it'll look really nice, I think, as you try and make your shapes and stuff.
Lena.
It's Lena. Okay, thank you, Lena. Sandnes Garn, Lena.
That's beautiful. So did she have a ton of colors?
Tons of colors. I could have, yes, she's got 2 little spinner racks full of.
So beautiful.
But I just picked a little palette that I thought would work together.
Did you just get 2?
I just got that.
Just to see.
Yeah, because you know what I did last summer there? Bought a whole sweater quantity, swatched. It didn't work for what I was thinking, and now it's still sitting in a bag. So yes, I got this. Hey, good morning, Janine from Vegas.
My parents were just there.
Had a ball, of course.
Oh my God. It was
Loved
like, I think it was like homecoming to them. That's their set home. That is their 3rd home away from home. Edmonton, Phoenix, Vegas.
It's like their little,
it's their happy place.
They just love they love to just hang out and do their thing. Go for dinner. Mom went and got a facial. Like, I don't know. They just relax. They enjoy
Hookers
relaxing
and blow.
there. Other than that, it's nice to go for good meals and whatever. They haven't done it since
love it.
Pre-COVID.
My dad
This was a big deal.
loves slot machines.
Yeah. I don't know how he can sit there that long, but he loves it.
Tracie. Oh, it's so much fun.
It is sometimes. But anyway.
Yeah,
we love going to Vegas too. It's been so long, Jodi. So long since we've been.
So long.
Anyway, so I love that. That was a great
visit. The first night, you guys, let me just tell you this. My mom sent a picture. She won $5,000.
I know. Well, no wonder they love it.
And then my dad won 2 different payouts, equaling, I think, 5. So they were up $10,000 the first night.
That is not normal either.
Not to brag, but I'm just like, it's their first time back pre-COVID, and they used to go 4 or 5 times a year.
And not that they're winning all the time, but that's like 3.5 years of built up luck.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, oh, it's so good to be back. Just the thrill. I won $200 on a machine. And
Right.
you would have thought we won $5 million.
It's so funny. I don't think they were up that much. And they certainly didn't come home with that much.
No, they weren't home.
But Dad sent us a text that he won something like $1,500, and we get a text later that night from Mom going, "This is how you do it," and it was like,
boom,
more.
mic drop.
Mic drop. I don't know. They are lucky. Those two are funny. I don't know.
You guys should have seen me. Okay, picture this. I'm in the bath last night. It's 2 full days of on my feet dying, and I'm trying to shave my right leg, which is my bad hip. Thank God there were no cameras, because it was
I'm worried you're going to hurt yourself.
Me trying to shave my right leg. I almost called my husband to help me shave my leg.
Jodi, that's terrible.
It's just the mobility of trying to get it up. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
so I can reach it.
Yes, yeah. You need a walk-in shower.
It's hilarious.
That's. Listen, I feel like I'm not that far from
Oh my God, it was so funny.
You're too funny. Okay, speaking of bathrooms
Yeah.
and awesome bath products, you're going to love this. And I have to talk to you. I feel like I found something amazing. So we went for a really nice coffee with friends a couple weeks ago. Remember up in High Street, there was that cute little, okay. And then across the way, there was something called Lake House Naturals, and it said gifts. And I was like, oh, well, I love cute little gifty shops.
I love gifts.
I love gifts. What do they have in there? So I went in yesterday. It's all handmade body products and candles and
Love
this.
that.
And it's a local couple. Like this is their second location.
You went to that in High Street?
Yes.
Where is it? Where the kitchen store used to be?
Where
Next to Carol's
the
Sweets?
tin, whatever. It's across next to Urban Diner.
That
So it's
way.
across the way.
Okay.
Okay, so but they do bath bombs, beautiful bath
Let me
bombs.
see.
They do everything. Natural deodorant, natural body
Those don't
spray.
work.
Well, Jeff goes, natural?
No.
It's only good if it
That'll
works.
naturally stink.
So I don't know if that works, but literally a whole body line, body
I'm here for
lotion,
everything else.
candles, and they've got these big jugs of like all natural shampoo and conditioner and dish soap. So you go in and you refill your jug, kind of. I bought the dish soap, but they do things scrubs, and they have these little. Oh, they have this something called a bath truffle.
Like a
The
belt?
bath truffles. It moisturizes the bath, or you can rub it. It's like a little nugget, and you can rub it on your skin. But these are the sugar scrubs, single use. This one's peppermint. So you can even just grab this in the shower and just rub it on and be done. But you get a whole little
What is
baggie
the scent of
them.
this one?
Peppermint.
Oh.
And it's coconut oil and sugar. It's a moisture pod, an individual moisture
Okay,
pod.
those I'm all over.
So anyway, I was talking to the owner, and it was such a nice chat. Family,
Local.
small family business, locally made.
My
and,
brain's already.
And I asked about other things.
Okay, so let me get this straight. It's a gift store.
Yeah.
And they carry this line, but they don't make this line. But this line is loan.
No, they do make this line.
They do.
It is their
Do they have
business.
other things that they sell as well?
Like Turkish towels, and it's just a beautiful kind of a pampering store. Beautiful candles. And he said, honestly, that section's low right now because of summer, but they do these.
These are standout to me.
Oh, Jodi.
Did
and
you
the
try it?
scents they do, yes, so good.
Do they ship? Do they?
They
do
have an online store, so it's lakehousenaturals.ca.
You
So
guys-
anybody can buy this. You guys,
These
I'm
sugars-
showing them to you because I hope people go out and support.
Because
these.
you've tried them and they're amazing.
I've tried them; they're amazing, and I also love that they're so local and so
I
good.
do too.
So good.
Yeah.
Right, and their whole vibe, like the store, is beautiful.
Okay, I have to go
It's
in there.
crisp and clean and
Did
gorgeous.
you park over there? Is that why you ended up walking over there? And could you not share this with your sister who went for coffee with you that day?
No, I just went yesterday.
Oh, you went back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one's called Beach. Oh my God, it smells so good. So good. I bought Georgia some bath bombs. It's going to be a great place for. And not only does this smell like the beach, but they make
looks
them
like the
look
beach.
like they
Watery.
have some phenomenally gorgeous bath
Oh,
bombs.
wow.
They had one that looked like a donut.
I'd like these for
Yeah.
my birthday, please.
Okay. Well, maybe that's why I was there. Anyway,
I love that.
we do love to share all the nitty, yarny things, but also the everyday things
Okay.
that we can't live without. So,
Speaking of, I don't know. Speaking of, Bobbi Brown, who we love, just came out with a liquid bronzer.
a gel.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I should have brought it, but it's in a little rectangle.
I thought you were gonna have some kind of awesome news when you were like, Bobbi Brown. It's actually Jones Road Beauty. Is what
Oh
we're
yeah,
talking
okay, I'm
about.
sorry. It's Bobbi Brown's new company.
Yeah, and we love a bronzer, but I've only ever used a powder. Like
I use Drunk Elephant, and I love Drunk Elephant. Sometimes I think Drunk Elephant might be a tad browner.
and it's only one color. Right. So this
I'm
way,
using it right now. No mascara, but
Drunk Elephant.
No,
Yeah, or
Bobbi
the,
Brown.
the Jones Road. Yeah, I've got it on
Or
too.
sorry,
I
Jones
bought
Road.
light, but I'm wondering, could I bought maybe a light and a medium and
Yes.
mix them? Like you could do
Yes.
whatever you want.
So this is light too. I just think
do
you
love
look
it.
sun-kissed,
Yeah.
not
Fully-
end of summer
fully
brown,
baked, fully
right?
baked.
Yeah.
Fully baked. Ho-hee, good morning, good afternoon for you.
Good
right?
morning.
Anyway, I loved it. Okay,
Hoagie, you'll have to go back because we raved about your new sweater.
You don't have to.
We're super excited. We're hoping we're gonna have people get super excited about your knit. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
What's next?
Okay, here's something. The Village Len ladies. So there's a yarn shop. And they are out in Ajax, Ontario, brick and mortar shop, awesome online clubs. They are so generous, and they always send their Great Canadian Yarn Adventure box to us. So I wanted to share that with you guys. But I also noticed on Instagram that there's something going on with their landlord and whatever, and they're actually closing their brick and mortar this summer.
Oh, no.
So that's really a giant bummer.
But they'll be online?
I think that's what they're hoping,
Okay.
and they are having a big sale. So go check out Village Len on Instagram and all the places and follow them. And they're just a really great community. They do all these clubs, and they're such nice people. We've really never met, but you know, just through
We
this
imagine
sort of
they're
thing.
nice.
They seem pretty
They're
nice.
knitters. They have to be
They
nice.
seem really, really nice. But I do want to share their Great Canadian Adventure box because they're always so good. They're inspired by a Canadian location, and you get something like some kind of a postcard or picture from that location. This one's inspired by Belcarra National Park
Look
in
at
BC.
this, you guys.
I didn't know that.
Does anyone know about this?
So in the box, you get yarn, you get a printed pattern, which is awesome, and it's exclusive to the box.
Oh, it's a beautiful wrap.
Photos. This one's a gorgeous wrap. And you get like a notion. This one, you get a whole, like a needle gauge and a stitch marker.
Hey, that's a really good needle gauge.
Isn't it cute? It's got a yarn cutter too, so be careful.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's really nice little plastic one. It'll fit right in your notions bag. And their yarn is sweet paprika, and this is cadenza. Their cadenza base, which is 100% BFL, Blue Face Leicester.
Guys, this is beautiful.
And it's fingering weight. I love the color they dyed it. They call this one sea foam.
It's super beautiful, you guys.
It's so pretty.
It's 115 grams. You get a lot of yarn.
And then this one's another.
Oh, 50.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
I don't
looks
know.
big enough,
I'm
right?
guessing.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, 50.
Really soft, really beautiful yarn. Beautiful twist to this.
Yeah.
This base is beautiful, you guys.
Listen, that's. But the whole thing, like the tissue paper, everything is curated and goes together. It would make such a great gift to you or yourself, and they're so generous. They send these to us all the time. We send these out in our knit along prizes, and it's just.
You know what I was just
People
thinking?
just has to love this.
Bear with me.
Where are we going?
A gift for a friend.
Buckle up. Totally.
So you don't know what it is, but you're sending them a fun surprise box.
Someone that just loves to knit.
Yeah.
And loves
Crochet.
a good surprise. Right.
Weave. It's always fiber.
Right. You could do whatever you want with the yarn, but you do get a pattern.
A knitting
and
pattern.
you get all these,
Yeah.
a knitting pattern. So anyway, I hope everybody goes to check out the Village Len Cafe. They also do a sock club. So this one is always, it can be anything. Cowls, there was a tank top last summer.
Yeah.
There's
Fancy.
And Canadian yarn.
Yes.
You know, Canadian yarn and celebrating Canada. So
Yeah.
we, you know, I feel like that's why they share it with us, because we just
I
love that
that.
kind of stuff. But I hope that they remain online.
Yes.
And it's probably, you know, who knows what's going on, but kind of a bummer to.
That is a bummer when
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
I
But
don't-
I'm thrilled that they're not out, that there's going to be an online presence.
Yeah, and I feel like there's still a couple of months.
I think you can be really successful with an online business and not necessarily a brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Like, it's work. It's like the social media, and it's
Right.
getting your name out there, and it's the emails, and it's all
Right.
that. But it's doable, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like Woolen Waves Yarn Store.
Yeah.
Like I love that one too, out
Yeah.
on Vancouver Island. But
Yeah.
she's just online.
Yeah.
But it's
exactly.
literally a yarn shop. Like everything you
Right.
need, just online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So do you have anything else you bought?
no, Frankie Gray. What did you buy?
Okay, I have one more thing to share.
Good.
And then
Share away.
when I got my amazing sequin yarn, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna stand in the sun when after I
That
knit
taupey color is so beautiful.
So good, right? Amanda sent 2 awesome kits. So Amanda, Crafty Jackalope, is such a phenomenal designer, and then she's got her Crafty Jackalope
Can I
shop.
please see this?
And she has hit it out of the park with her Magpie Darling stuff. There's a shawl, there's a cowl, there's a million hat patterns.
Look at this.
So she's got kits for everything.
Lazy,
all
hazy
kinds
summer.
of yarns. Cashmere yarns, woolly yarns. And then you hold a sparkle with it. This one is like a summer or lighter version, not as woolly. It is by Rico Yarn. It's their Lazy Hazy Summer Cotton. So it's 49% cotton, 46% acrylic, 5% polyester, 100% amazing. I opened this up and I didn't know it was mostly cotton and acrylic.
Okay, you guys.
Zero wool
the
in this
colors,
yarn.
This is like mushroomy with pinks and yellows and ivory.
So it's barber pulled. This one's very saltwater taffy vibes.
Yeah.
The yarn is beautiful. Boy, would this make a great baby knit.
Yes.
I would think.
The softness is next level.
So she pairs this yarn with a sequin, and you hold them together, and you get her Magpie Darling hat pattern in it.
yeah, this one's got the gold.
And this is her version number 3. Magpie Darling hat 3. So it's a totally different fiber.
Oh, it's
She's
so
always
nice.
cranking out super cool, fun new patterns and kitting them. So we don't have to do any work. So
All the work's done for you.
thank you, Amanda. Actually, Georgia said, oh, I really love that. I would love a hat in that.
This one.
Yeah. And I was like,
That's
oh,
so
really?
pretty.
You should learn how to knit.
I'll teach you. I'll
She's-
sign you up for lessons.
She is not shy about asking for you. And I love that she loves the knitwear, but she's so funny. She just thinks, you know.
Well,
She has no idea that I don't have enough time to knit for,
Exactly.
but of course I'm going to knit her one.
well, especially if it's a hat, because then it's just so
She
easy.
does wear a hat all the time
Yeah.
as soon as the weather,
Yeah.
turns. So, but how fun to have a totally different look yarn.
I love it.
Yeah. So thank you, Amanda.
Heather, we talked about my sweater. Oh, and how much yarn I used. I believe it was under 3 skeins for like a 52-inch.
And that it's on gauge. So whatever the pattern says is how much yarn you need.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like you knit it at a different
No.
gauge. So
So go measure your bust and really figure out what size you want. Like I love a 52-inch. That gives me like 10 inches of positive ease that I love.
right.
I think I might be fudging that a little, maybe.
She
Right?
has no idea what
No.
No, but you do know the size you like.
Yes.
And it was 3 skeins of each
3.
worked.
Yeah.
3 was plenty.
3
if
was
not
plenty.
2,
Yeah.
like a little bit.
Actually,
You need more than 2, but not all of the 3.
I actually think I sent her 4 and 3.
Of the mohair?
So she needed 3 and 3.
Yeah.
That's what's left for 3 and 3.
Awesome.
So that was like the bigger, like a 2X, I think.
Okay.
So just for reference.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So,
Um,
I mean, literally, you could shop from Stash, right? When you
Sure.
don't need like a big, because that goes really far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Jodi. Okay, so that was the last fun thing that came in my mailbox. So I want to see what's been going on at Frankie.
But let's talk
What
about
is
Cake
this?
Palooza. Vincent.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
You have a fucking sticky right in front of you, and you haven't even said anything. It's
Such an idiot. Okay. I guess a couple of months ago, we were talking about Rhinebeck Weekend and what's going on. And you said, I wonder if Cake Palooza is going on. And Alyssa, who is Cake Wool and puts on Cake Palooza, said, yeah, it's totally happening. And I said, oh, good. We're going to get to share with our viewers that it's happening. Well, they were,
didn't.
of course, I forgot because I
Ew.
didn't make a note.
Yeah.
And then it's out there. Go to their Instagram. It's out there. It's save the date. It is happening that Rhinebeck weekend, same place, same time, tons of amazing vendors. So you'll have to go check it out.
It's not to be missed. If you're going to
Oh,
Rhinebeck,
yeah.
please set your calendar to make sure this is an event you go to.
I did make a note. I said to her, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Once I saw her post, I was like, oh, well, giant failure.
This was our first event of the morning.
Yeah.
It was a smaller, really beautifully curated
It's
event.
right in town, and you're kind of, it's like around the building of her yarn shop is what I believe. We didn't actually get, I think that's right, but it's like, outdoor tarmacy kind of area with big trees and the buildings. It's an older town. It was just the cutest. Tons of vendors. Wow, did they pack a lot of people?
Yes.
A lot of booths in that area.
It was so good.
But it was also, you could see every single one. And it was, people were there. Like there were time slots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shayla, of course.
And her beautiful
And the
husband,
Yarn
Lamont.
Birds truck was there.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, Tuft Woolens was there.
We met.
So many people.
We met so many. Sheila.
Oh, Urban Girl Yarns.
Sorry, my mind
Sheila.
blanked. Like there were so many moments at that. Vincent, didn't we meet him there for the first time?
Weren't we at dinner the night before? No, I don't remember the order
Anyway,
of anything.
But it was
But I do
so
remember
good.
we have so many good photos.
Get your tickets. You're supporting the event, even if you don't end up going.
Oh no, you want to go.
Yeah.
Get your ticket because they will probably sell out.
Yeah.
Get the ticket, go to the event. You will not be sorry.
Shayla will be your beach booth babes.
She's going to be there. Oh my gosh. I'm so like the fall. There's so many things going on. It's just not possible to do them all if you have a job.
I mean, we haven't said no, but I don't know that it's on our schedule
The good
this
news
year.
is Knit City is now September. So Rhinebeck is doable.
We did meet Vincent.
That was the first time?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's
and
not.
then we were like, let's go to dinner.
It's not hardcore on our schedule, but it's not on our
Listen,
schedule.
I don't say no to any possibilities.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But the other day we did book our flights and all the things to go to Flock Fiber Festival in Seattle. This literally less than a month away.
We're gonna go Thursday to Monday.
Very excited about that because it's a new event.
You know who I invited? Jess. Remember Jess?
Is she coming?
I said, come hang out with us for the day and have dinner.
Oh my God. Is she? She better come.
She says she thinks she's gonna come for a day.
Good.
She's right there. Anyway, we're so excited.
Isn't she in Vancouver?
Yeah.
But that's not so far.
No, it's so close.
Okay, yeah.
You could drive in a couple of hours.
I'm gonna message her. She better be there.
Right.
And it's put on, I believe, by Shop La Mercerie, which I've never, been to, never met the ladies from there. I'm so excited.
I also feel like going for those amount of days, we're not going to be at the event for 3 straight days. I feel like we could do a little something. It's very fibery, right? In that like general vicinity.
Right.
So it's going to be really fun to go.
Yeah, August is, you're going away for part of July, but there's a few things on my calendar in August. Summer's going to be gone so fast.
You guys, I get home in 3 days later. I mean, pinch me.
I know. That's summer.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Dode. That's
know.
awesome. The shop is on Bainbridge. So Shop La Mercerie and Lamb and Kid Yarn Shop are both on Bainbridge Island.
I feel like that's in our cards. I mean, we're like, right? All by the extra suitcase.
Geez. I'm not even bringing other clothes so that my suitcase is empty.
Right. Everywhere we go, I end up buying a piece of luggage.
It's so true.
So
And
maybe
if you-
I'll start Maddie's collection with the
If
blue.
you see us at Target in Seattle, don't be surprised.
That's so funny.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God,
how
so fun. And we get to travel with our friend. So those trips are really
how
fun.
far to drive from Vancouver to where we're gonna be?
I would have to Google it.
Shayla, come.
Oh my gosh, Shayla. You want to go to Flock too? You guys. Sarah of Denim and Rain that drew our sheep
Thank you.
is going to be there.
Is she?
She's a vendor. And her sister is a potter. She's going to be a vendor. And there's another pottery company that I follow that I've always thought, oh my God, I would love to get one of their mugs. They're a vendor. So yes, yarny, but like other.
And that's what I love. I love the combination of both.
I seriously want to come home with pottery.
Yeah, me too. It's always special to bring that home.
Yeah. Jodi, I can't even. It's less than a month away.
And I have a 3-week holiday in between that. Okay, so
You'll be so rested.
Oh my God,
So
I'm so
somebody said
excited.
3 hours to drive to Vancouver from
Done.
Seattle. Easy peasy. Like in your sleep.
yeah,
you
I
could do
told
that.
Jess, come spend the day with us. Well, Even come spend the night. Get a night. Anyway, anybody. We're staying at the Marriott.
She has no clue.
No, we're staying somewhere in Seattle.
If you go to the Flock Fiber Festival website, they have a page on where the event is. They do have some hotel rooms blocked with a group rate. They tell you, like, anyway, because we've never been there, we have no clue. Left to our own devices, we would book a hotel way across the city.
Why did Hohi say, I'm coming, everybody? She's not coming to Flock Fiber, is she?
Is she? Oh my God, yes.
Is she really?
Hohi, are you really?
I don't think so. Anyway, that would be thrilling.
I hope so.
Yeah, yes, just kidding. I don't think she's not going. You've now got everybody's hopes up,
Well,
Hohi.
thanks
Now
for-
you have to come.
Thanks for nothing.
Okay.
It's okay. We can wait till October to see you.
That's so funny.
It's ridiculous. People are going to be like, I don't want to hear about your traveling anymore. We will bring you back an awesome giveaway too, which we love. I know it's not possible for everyone to go, but we'll be excited to share a new event. And, you know, I feel like sharing that, maybe it gets the word out and maybe it grows next year or whatever. But
Woolen Folk, is that a store? Oh, no, never mind. I was still thinking we were on Seattle. Yes, Woolen Folk at Rhinebeck.
yes, Woolen Folk, you
Yes,
guys.
of course.
That whole Rhinebeck weekend, if you hit every event, it's a lot of fiber. But it's great. So much of the industry comes together. It's amazing. It's amazing. Hohi, you're so funny.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Okay.
Oh, I cranked a tube. Frankie Gray Fiber. Jordan does Taylor Swift Yarn Club. And she is working her way through every single album. And this was Midnight's.
That's beautiful.
It is so beautiful. It's got some blues. It's got some reds. It looks like burgundy
This would
kind
be
of.
so good with it.
Yeah.
Like to do your heels and toes.
This is the DK version
Rosewood.
of the Midnight's album that's on sale right now. I think she just did her next album, you guys, that'll come out at the end of July. It's 1989. I can show you.
Okay,
It's
good.
So good.
I love seeing
It's
secrets.
mauvey. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's beautiful.
Mauvey.
Well, you know, because if you see the 1989 cover, you'll see the colors.
Right. So that's the inspiration.
Yeah.
The photo inspiration.
So we at Frankie Gray have come up with a few new colors. We did all those fades. We still have a bunch in the shop if anyone is still looking. But with those fades, we have added a couple new colors to our lineup.
Jodi.
Phantom is a brand new one. And I wanted to show you in relation to mouse gray and charcoal.
Love it.
So this
Which
is
one's
this is Phantom.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Phantom is like ghostly kind
Listen,
of.
This is one of my new favorites,
Yeah,
Jodi, this Phantom.
Yeah. It's really along the line of like Sky High. It's barely there gray.
Here it is on
Yeah.
mohair.
It's spectacular.
Jodi's like, we made a new color. Here. Have it. It's very beautiful.
It's spectacular.
It is spectacular.
Now, another color that came out is Whisper. Now, Whisper is a barely there color of ballet slipper. So Whisper is literally a whisper of pink. That's a really good.
This is it on DK.
Show it with the Phantom.
I mean, they're just so lovely.
It's barely a pink, but
Our
it's
sun's coming
really,
around.
really
Ooh,
pretty.
I love it.
So-
So that's the mohair in my sweater.
Yeah.
Whisper.
So this is our new one, ballet slipper. It's actually, oh no, sorry, that's This is ballet slipper.
Here's Whisper on mohair.
So it's so good on mohair.
Oh my God.
Actually,
Getting
Kristen
bright.
is knitting the mohair.
Janet says no way. Way, Janet. Way.
So Whisper, turn your colors the other way. Whisper, ballet slipper is a brand new color. And then next to Blushing Bride, which
Look
is
at
a
that
color.
as a fade.
And then we have our brand new Rosewood.
So good.
So these fade stunningly.
I love them
Yeah.
all.
So these are some new colors. Blushing Bride isn't new, but the rest are all brand new.
Wow.
Okay, so I also want to show you a couple
fun.
new colors. We have Chick Flick, and we also came across.
So is that what this is? No.
Yeah.
This is the new one.
That's Pretty in Pink.
Okay.
Yeah. What did I put that name on there?
Nothing, because
Yeah.
you said it's new. We need a name.
Pretty in Pink.
I love it.
But here's the thing. Jordan and I here, we differ. And actually, you can probably see this is Pretty in Pink, and this is Chick Flick.
Mm-hmm.
One is pinker, one is a touch or corally,
Totally.
right?
Yes.
But I wanted to show you guys with it next to Neon Coral. It's even lighter. It's really not showing up great. And then this is Lollipop.
You have great photos on your Instagram
Lollipop.
and website.
Lollipop, Pretty in Pink, Chick Flick, and Neon Coral.
The coral family is just,
That's why we keep
I
adding these.
love the coral family. And it goes, you know, if you're someone that likes a lot of neutrals, this is something that can go so well with navies or grays. Or this Phantom is going to be the new neutral. Like, I love. It was just going to be.
Love.
Maybe I should make my Alpine Bloom with this
Oh,
color.
wouldn't that be gorgeous?
Fingering and mohair.
Love it.
It's really stunning.
So those were the different nuances, but I also
Wow.
think when we're fading, and we'll fade to, here, we'll do it. You hold Phantom,
Yeah.
Mouse Gray,
I actually
and
think-
Charcoal.
okay.
Other way. But like, look at this fade.
Oh, yeah.
From fade to black, from the rosewood down to the charcoal.
Yep. It's amazing. There's also, this one really picks up the gray tones. The Blushing Bride.
It's really a pretty, like pink sandy color.
Yeah. But all
Anyway,
of them.
we've been having so much fun.
And or whatever this one is.
Whisper's so good.
Oh, they're all so good. I heard you pick.
Yeah.
Jodi.
And
wow.
then we have one more thing. We are doing kind of an advent box, but it's not for sale yet. And it's not an advent box. It'll be, it's based on, it's FGF, a Seussical holiday. We haven't
How
worked out all the
cute.
details. It will be on sale very soon, but we kind of have a color, just kind of like Seussical, wintry.
And you're having fun working on that.
We're having tons of fun working
So
on that.
cute.
So that'll be for sale in the next very little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I think we haven't worked out the. We're just flying by the
I
seat
love
of our
it though.
pants.
No, but this is the time you need to get on it. So that's so fun.
and we have to get on our winter box.
I've been thinking about it. I have things to talk to you
Okay,
about.
good.
Yeah.
Am I totally
Hi,
parked
dear.
like an asshole across the driveway too?
Are you parked in the alley now?
Sorry, I didn't know he was coming home.
No, I didn't know either. Unexpected.
Yeah, we've been having fun.
Anyway, Jodi, how fun is that? What time is it?
Okay,
Almost
you guys,
11:30.
we have so many dinners and lunches this week. I feel spoiled.
It's weird.
Friday lunch, Friday dinner, Saturday dinner.
I told Mom, where are you going? Why do you need a coat? I'm on a mission. Oh, okay, bye.
Okay.
Have fun.
You told Mom what?
She said, I'll get back to you about dinner, and then I haven't heard anything.
Friday dinner at her house.
Okay,
I'm cooking it all.
good.
Just kidding.
Thanks.
No. I got a call from her yesterday. Oh, it was so funny. She's like, I texted you. She phoned Jordan because she couldn't get a hold of me.
Right. I was there.
She was texting my email.
Yeah, I saw how that happened, and I
Yeah.
tried to tell her how not to do that.
And it's easily done.
It is.
Absolutely
I've
easily
definitely
done.
had it done to me
So
before,
all
too.
of a sudden later in the day, because I said, Mom, are you sure you pressed send? Because I
Right.
didn't even get it.
Right.
And then on my laptop later, I opened it up and I must receive it on my laptop both
Right.
ways. So it was funny.
That is funny. And who hasn't screwed up a text?
No.
Yeah. You think I've sent an email, it's in your draft folder, whatever. Yeah, so I'm all over the no cooking, but I'll bring something.
No. You're not allowed. It's already done.
And we used to do Sunday dinners. I'm not sure why it's all Friday.
I think she wanted to do it Thursday, but Jackson and Madison are working Thursday. So then she just shifted it one day.
Okay.
I think maybe that's what her train of thought was.
who cares? It doesn't matter what day.
Right.
Yeah. So no, that's awesome. I love getting together family dinners, and
What are you doing for dinner tomorrow?
I don't know.
Jeff has something up his sleeve?
I'm not a big birthday celebrator.
No.
So who knows?
No. We're going, you guys,
Should I be planning a big? I don't know.
habaneros.
Are we doing that?
Friday?
And
Yes,
then
I hope so.
Okay.
We're doing habaneros for lunch on Friday.
Okay, good. It's actually a local.
Hi from Germany. Hi, Sabine.
Oh my goodness.
Must be evening.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I never say no to a taco. So that's exciting.
Habanero's got good tacos, you
Actually,
guys.
the kids are coming for dinner tonight, and I'm making salsa and guacamole this afternoon. So we're doing like a burrito bowl-ish thing.
That sounds so
By
good.
request. It is very good.
Bar Burrito up the street.
Yeah.
Their burrito bowls with their chicken.
Are they good?
Yes.
Okay.
But do ask for the chicken to be chopped. Otherwise, it's quite big.
Okay.
So good.
You're so extra.
Well, it's like a chicken fillet in there.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
that's weird.
Cut it a little bit.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's 8 p.m. in Denmark.
Yeah, no, so that'll be exciting, going out for all these meals. I actually love that we're staying home for the other one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go out for sure.
Right. Well, that means you have to get ready. And the time...
Right.
But that's okay. Right. It'll be good.
So, honestly, I don't have plans for anything for birthday. And how about my plan is not cooking? For sure.
Love it.
Yeah. We'll go...
Is Jeff off tomorrow?
I believe so, actually. Thursday, which is kind of crazy.
The whole
Balls like
day?
that. I'm not sure.
Okay,
to ask him.
nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, what would you do for your birthday?
Nothing.
Nothing, right? That's
No.
no.
Nothing.
There is
nothing.
not like
nothing
a
until
grand
dinner, and then
celebration.
Shane would probably order dinner or say he would cook whatever
there
I
you
wanted.
go. That
Yeah.
sounds like exactly
Yeah.
what we'll do.
It's chill.
So, yeah,
Your garden's growing really well.
our garden is like we had so much rain. I need to prune a bunch of stuff. I've got a jalapeno I can harvest soon.
For today,
I've got
maybe?
not for today, but I will. I've got tomatoes coming. I've got a cucumber. But my tomatoes are out of control. I need to prune them so badly. There's like a tomato jungle.
So before I get too far and forget,
Yeah.
Frankie Gray Fibres
Yes?
will be, I'll pull the orders Sunday morning. We are dyeing Sunday morning and getting orders out Monday. Sunday morning will be the cutoff for shipping before I go to my holidays.
Okay.
Otherwise, any orders placed after Sunday will ship when I get home.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. And same for grocery girls.
same for grocery girls.
Last shipping. We'll put a little reminder on Instagram and we'll send an email.
Yeah.
But Monday's the last shipping day in July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I get home, I'll
And
Monday,
then,
Sunday
and
or
then
Monday.
we'll be back to
Yeah.
regular. But that's sort of what happened. I love that for July.
Me too.
Get what you need, and then a lot of people are on holidays, and it's not such a big break. but
Exactly.
yeah,
It's Thursday in New Zealand.
What?
It's happy birthday. It's July 6th in New
you
Zealand.
guys. Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. Grateful to grow another year older.
Is Jeff still here?
More wrinkles. Is he still here? I don't know what he's
Ah,
doing.
Gail, happy pre-birthday for the 13.
Oh my goodness, that's so exciting.
I like low key.
I've never made a
No.
big deal about my birthday.
No,
It's very nice, but
it's another year.
yeah, it's great. Love to see another birthday
Yeah.
roll around, right?
Yeah.
But
But do we?
I do. I mean, you definitely feel. I don't know. I don't feel any older, but
I have
obviously
no
I am.
trouble getting older.
No, I don't. I'm gonna be 54.
Yeah.
That's no secret, and I would never
Yeah.
want it to be. So
That's perfect.
yeah,
Okay.
50s.
Well, I don't know what I'm taking really for holidays. Yeah, 50s.
What do you mean for knitting?
Yeah. I'll take a hat. I don't know. Do I cast on a sweater?
Well, you said you have a cowl to make.
Yeah. So I feel like if I'm honest, but yeah, I do some knitting. More knitting than I would when I'm not on
Right.
holidays.
I feel like you just take a few tubes.
I always have one
Like
bag
how
where
much
it's just
knitting?
socks.
Like you just got to do something really easy and
I
portable.
wanted to take that Saturday hat stitch pattern and make it into a cowl.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, you guys, you're not ready for this, but Kelly Fowler is designing a Saturday sweater. I don't know what she's going to name it, if it's going to be the same, but it's that vibe
That's so exciting.
in Frankie Gray yarn.
That's exciting. A whole new sweater in Frankie Gray. Yeah, that's going to be
She
awesome.
hasn't showed me. I think she's waiting. I haven't seen it because
Maybe she'll share with me while you're gone.
she got a custom fade that will launch when the sweater launches. So you'll see, you guys.
Jodi,
It's so good.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
So fun. So many fun things happen. All these knitting things, you guys. Just give me energy. Like,
Yeah.
don't you think after we sit here and talk about all the yarn and all the patterns and all the things, I get rejuvenated
Yes.
to do all the stuff.
I do too. And it is inspiring. And I do love seeing what other people are making. And I'm always wanting to get on to the next thing. Like, I never feel stagnant, right? Like, it's like, oh, I love this yarn and I can see it in this. And
The trouble is getting to do all the fun stuff.
yeah.
Getting to do all the fun stuff. There's so many fun things I can't fit them all in the day.
Right.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So,
yeah. So I'm excited. I am super ready for July too.
okay, so save
For
the date.
summer.
Save the date is here, Knit City, Toronto, May 17th to the 19th.
Ooh.
Victoria Day long weekend. But why
Ooh.
does it say save the date May 17th to the 29th?
Do you think that's a typo?
Yes, I do. No, but I don't know.
12 days? That can't be right.
Oh yeah, someone said your photo shows May 17th to the 19th. Yeah, it's
Okay, well, we're going to be there. That's exciting.
everyone's saying 17th to the 19th question mark. Do you think I'm sure it's the 19th.
I can't imagine a 12-day event.
It's May
But
long
who
weekend.
knows?
May long weekend,
Who
which is really
knows?
fun.
Yeah.
In Toronto,
Yeah,
right?
Toronto. That's going to be great. City hopping.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
It's kind of
That
fun.
seems a long way away, but it seems to go very quickly.
Okay, you guys.
Okay.
Guess what I'm doing today? Blaze for lunch.
Are you?
Well, because Friday is taken.
Friday is another kind of restaurant for lunch.
I don't eat out for lunch often.
No,
Once
it's
a week.
Crazy.
Do you get takeout for lunch ever?
Very rarely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's usually just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Anyway.
know. I have to go to the mechanic. Shoot.
Why?
I've got a tire that's got it's losing air a little bit. So I'm doing that. And then, so I think what I'm going to do is right now I'll zip to the grocery store, get everything I need for dinner. And then I'll be able to pop over there. And I think I'm just waiting while they do something with it. The guy said it won't take long. So
Star,
that's
thank
it.
you.
Star, as
Thank
always.
you. I can't wait to read all of the messages.
Thank you for this adorable birthday celebration. That's just so kind and amazing.
Unexpected.
Very unexpected. It's the best surprise.
Thank you, show notes. Barry, we appreciate you. And everybody that joined on our live.
Yes.
We love it. We love it. We love it.
I am so
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Okay.
and we're missing yours, but it'll be when we come back.
Yeah.
It's very convenient,
I'm
Jodi.
always away.
Yeah. That's kind of a fun thing to do though when you're away. Have your birthday when you're away.
1 year, not so long ago, they forgot it was my birthday. Nana and Pa.
Wow.
Never going to let them live that down.
Wow. Exactly. We went to see Indiana Jones too.
And?
Yeah, it was good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild to think that it's over, that series. But I totally wanted to see it in the theater. And I remember Mom taking us when we were kids to go. So it was like very nostalgic.
Okay, I did a Final Destination binge this week. Every night was a different Final Destination movie.
What is that? Is it like a horror movie?
Yeah. There's 5 of them.
And is it Airplane?
No.
What is it?
It's about like there's an accident and it gets spoiled by somebody, but then death comes back to get the people who actually live. They interrupted death's plan.
Oh.
So there's 5 of them.
It's coming back to get them.
Yeah. So they all end up dying.
And you watched 5 of them.
Yes, I did, Tracie. I can't get those 10 hours back.
I feel like I would watch one and then be like, yeah, no, I feel like they're all the same at that point, right?
Yeah. Amy from the Czech Republic. Hey, Amy.
Wow. Oh
Anyway,
my gosh, you guys. This
We got to
is
go
crazy.
before the iPad dies.
Our iPad is dying. Have a great couple of weeks. Well, have a great month.
We'll be back Wednesday, the first Wednesday in August. Mark your calendars. It's going to be Wednesday, August 2nd.
Knit along. Don't forget about the knit alongs we
Yeah.
talked about. But I hope you guys get some relaxation and make something amazing. And we can't wait to see you when we get back. Have a beautiful month. Mwah.